Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. We're here and hanging out and having a lovely, lovely time. Welcome back from our break. You might notice I'm still in the same spot. Plants got derailed. But we're making do.
I'm here as well.
You are.
We made it.
We made it. We did it. We did the thing.
I have played a sensible amount of video games.
Of course, it depends on what your definition of the word sensible is.
I slept. It was like 6 hours.
But you slept? Okay.
A night. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
A night? Okay.
Yeah, 6 hours
That's
a
like what
night.
I expect to get during pre-release weekend for WoW, so you're doing better.
Yeah.
You planned better than I did.
But you also at least drank, ate, and took.
Yeah.
Partook of life. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
I hope everybody had a good...
66 hours for Dawn Trail. Good shit.
Nice.
6 hours a night is pretty normal for me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually I
Just
get
in
like
general.
10 and I'm still groggy when I wake up in the morning. But
like-
you know what? When I wake up to go herd cats, when that cat is Wooklamat, it's all okay.
I don't even play the game. I would die for Wooklamat.
Right. I would have died for her like when she first showed up in like 6.5. Powerful orange cat energy.
Yeah.
Spoiler, I want her to punch me in the face. Anyway, sorry, D&D.
I would let her punch me in the face and then ask her if she wanted to do it again, but that's besides the point. We're all here last week, or 2 weeks ago. God, y'all made a plan and executed the plan. And now...
Yes.
All
The
in
only
the
thing-
same episode. Holy shit.
Right?
The only thing we executed was the plan. There were no other executions
Yes.
None.
than the plan.
None.
Don't worry,
Nothing,
Emrys.
Nobody died. It's okay. And then you guys had several days of downtime on a ship, heading directly for Stormmaw. I think, as I said on the YouTube video, in a brazen plan to swing the tides of chaos here.
So I know Rai Rai's probably about to turn on the ambient music,
Yes.
which is going to be some lovely, lovely, like oceany, seaside, dock music.
Yeah.
However, for everybody out there in Twitch land, we obviously can't do this because we'll get DMCA'd. But I want you to imagine that Dietrich is riding on the bow of the ship.
Okay.
Just like standing on the bow of the ship while Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin plays.
Okay. So here's the funny thing. If I wasn't dual streaming and you told me, we could do that because the audio from YouTube doesn't output.
Oh, that's
That
funny.
is so fucked up. That's great.
Because we're dual streaming on YouTube, unfortunately we can't. Also, hello YouTube! Hi! Hope everybody out there is having a great evening. Yeah, you guys can discuss your downtime here. If there's anything else we didn't get to last week.
You did start up the seagulls now, right?
Yes, the seagulls
Yeah.
have started.
Okay. I was
We're
like,
not
am I
going
losing my
crazy.
marbles? Or, okay. Well, or at least that's not the sign that I am going crazy. Alright.
Actually, I totally wanted to say something at the start of stream and totally didn't. So before you get into downtime, reminder, if you guys are on Twitch, in the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, I believe Australia's doing their third price hike. Twitch prices go up tomorrow. It's gonna go up to whole $2 in the United States. So if you want to save money, not saying you have to do it to us, but if you want to save money, they are honoring the prices if you do a 3 or 6 month subscription right now until midnight Pacific. And, stop throwing dice at Jess. And also, if you're interested, we also do have a Patreon setup where you can support us with more money going to us than what your subscription would be starting tomorrow. For better benefits.
I am also gonna tell everyone subbing, if you are subbed to any channel,
Uh-oh.
moving forward tomorrow, you need to hit the resub button because it will automatically cancel all your
Yep.
subscriptions. So make sure you hit the resub button to us today.
Yep.
Because starting tomorrow, you have to resub to all your favorite streamers because it will automatically cancel all of them with the price increase. You're
I guess
welcome.
it's better than them just jacking up the price behind your back and not changing anything.
That
but
is
also
true. That is very true. So thank you to everybody who supported us on Twitch. And if you guys can no longer, I get it. If you guys want to move it somewhere else, it's awesome. Fun fact: get stamps for the weekends. They are also going up. That is true. I bought 2 books the other day.
Jeez. Is anything staying the same price? Chat, if you sell something for a living and it's staying the
Chicken
same
at
price
Costco.
after this week.
Chicken at Costco.
Groceries are not
that was
staying the
funny.
same price, so that's bullshit.
Chicken
that
at
never
Costco has
happens.
not gone up in 2 years. Anyways. So yeah, that's my little spiel. Is there anything we didn't talk about in chat during downtime that you guys needed to do?
I just tweaked my gold totals because I realized I took my scroll scribing last week out of my gold instead of my scroll scribing supplies, which I have already paid for, so I just switched that back around. But I made a bunch of scrolls.
Excellent.
There's nothing like mechanical that I wanted to do during the voyage, but I did want to see if I could, just for role-playing purposes, try to commune with Umberlee while I'm at sea.
Okay.
And try to see if I can get a little bit more insight on what us means.
Okay. How many days do you think you would attempt it?
I think probably just every morning and every night.
Okay.
And sorry, how many days is the journey?
It's 7 days total.
Yeah, I'll do it every morning and every night, and I'll toss a gold piece into the water every time I finish.
Okay.
So I'll subtract 14. I love having a god that can be bribed.
Makes things convenient, doesn't it?
Also, I have no money. I think those are related.
Yeah, probably.
I have less than 150 gold right now, and I'm level 18.
Well, you guys haven't done a lot for gold recently.
We really haven't, because everybody else has plenty, and then I bought a ship.
I need to start.
Sounds
snoozing.
in the words Dave Ramsey, sounds like a personal finance problem.
Yeah, it kind of does.
We haven't killed enough humanoids or other beings that carry gold or treasure.
Haven't raided a dragon horde in a while.
Lately,
We've done plenty of killing, just very little for profit.
Yeah. I haven't rolled weather recently. Sorry, Dietrich.
Well, actually, last time you did, you got the Kraken, but he didn't have gold.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my bad.
The second...
Even though I'd been dumping gold into the ocean for months at that point. Curious.
Kraken doesn't eat the gold.
I'm kidding.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you
Like,
were.
I've been throwing gold into the ocean all over the world, and yet you have no gold, Mr. Kraken.
Wild.
Curious.
Curious. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Oh, sure. Oh, wow, that's the one kind of dice I forgot to get out. It was D20s. I got everything. You saw the screenshot for the. I got everything but D20s.
Wait, I just completely. I thought you had a D20 in the photo. Oh my god, you don't.
Nope. Sure don't. Here we go. All right, got my D20s.
I love that setup. I wanna take that photo and show it to other people. You had one job. You're absolutely right, Jess. He had one job.
I had you didn't see the screenshot. I have several. There are lots of dice here. All right, con save. Dude, that's an 8.
Okay, cool.
I don't think that's getting better with a D6 or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Dietrich is going to start flopping around on the deck like a fish who's having a seizure, and you're just going to see salt water pouring from his eyes that have rolled back. At least that's what you guys see on deck. Dietrich, you see a arm of water come over the side of the deck. And kind of...
Wondering why your shower isn't as hot as it used to be?
grab you and pull you over and pull you down.
Right. Can I jump over the side? And
No, you don't see that. He's on the deck.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is just what he sees.
I'm flopping around on the deck having a seizure, but what I'm experiencing is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
see the kind of like boiling sea that you've seen before. But this time it actually can paint like a physical image, which is the first time you get the sense that you're not in reality at this given moment. And you can
I wouldn't put it past Dietrich.
That's right, you do have a -1 to intelligence.
I think he just trusts his senses. It's like, what the hell?
And out of the bubbles and the colors that form, you see the crown that you've seen before. And in it, you see a stone that is being illuminated kind of by everything that's happening and the bubbles, the boiling water, and this kind of like faint glowing light. And it illuminates one gem particularly that has like that deep, dark, like the depth of the ocean blue. And you can kind of see like the movement of like the current through the stone itself. In this moment.
Where have you brought me?
You kind of say the words, but all you hear is bubbles.
Yeah, I'll just... If I can't speak, I'm just gonna keep floating there, watching the current flow through the stone, and I'll try to get closer.
You can get closer and examine it.
Yeah.
You've very obviously recognized the crown. You might not recognize the gem from the brief opportunity you got to see the crown. Your memory's not the greatest, as we know. But the stone looks familiar enough, too.
What do I recognize it from?
The crown on a certain person's head. You had a brief confrontation within the Underdark.
Uh-huh.
What you don't know...
the stone? Sorry.
Yeah, the stone was in the crown when you saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. I thought they were two separate objects.
No, it's illuminating on the crown, so it's kind of floating off of it to like illuminate it in the boiling water.
Okay. So I see the crown of eyes, essentially.
Yeah. You see the crown of eyes, you see the eye of Umberlear in the stone, but what you don't know and what they aren't telling you in the moment Probably intentionally. Because you have decent insight, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm very street smart.
Okay, your passive insight's 18. What they're not
Just haven't
telling
cracked
you...
a book in about a decade.
Yeah, what they're not telling you more than likely, from your insight, intentionally, is that they're not telling you if it was taken or given.
If the Stone of Umberlee was taken or given.
Yeah.
So essentially she's telling me Asmodeus has control of the Umberlee piece of the crown.
Yes.
So that's bad.
Yeah, that is the answer to us.
I'll just, knowing that I can't speak, I'll probably try to speak and forget. But knowing that I can't speak, I'll just in my head think, shall I get it back for you? And just see if there's an answer.
Okay. You see the image in the water kind of contorting and pulling apart as the stone's out of the crown. The crown stays whole and the stone disappears into bubbles. And as it does, is that the image of the stone and the bubbles starts to dissipate. There's like just a faint flash of like blue light as the bubbles then dissipate, imagining shards of the stone.
I think I understand. If I'm misinterpreting, I'm sure you'll tell me.
Okay.
I'll just think, thank you, in my head as I swim back up to the surface.
Yeah, as you kind of are going to break through the surface, your eyes kind of open up, they're burning with salt water, and you just cough up a tremendous amount of salt water as you're on the deck of the ship.
Fair's probably right with him and just asks gently, like, so I take it you were able to make contact with your goddess? Or I hope.
A manner of speaking. She showed me something. A vision. I believe the Lord of the Nine Hells has her eye for his crown.
You spend a lot of time with your monitor. Working, gaming, learning.
I don't know if she gave it willingly or if it was taken, but I believe she wants me to destroy it.
And how are we meant to get just that stone out of the crown and not the whole thing?
Well, I suppose getting the crown is the first step. And
At that point, just destroy all of them.
of course,
All of the other eyes, too. Assuming Emrys hasn't made a new friend.
if you destroy an eye that belongs to a deity, what happens to the deity?
Look, fair.
Hmm.
I only have one demon's eye. I don't know what happens if I destroy it because I really don't want to. He's helped us a little bit. But I will be honest with you, Lenny. Oh, sorry. I will be honest with you, Cyrus.
Nope. Try again. Sorry.
Third
time's a charm.
I need
Third time's
I
a
need to
charm.
change my.
Oh my gosh, you need to change your Discord name.
I do.
It's funny as shit.
All right, done.
It has been a long day, Dietrich. Dietrich, I'm not sure what happens if you destroy one. Why would we try?
So, I'm just curious. My goddess seems to be asking.
I mean, does she want us to destroy hers? Because I kind of like this one in my palm. He'll say as he holds up his hand, knowing that we've gotten information that's useful, by the way. Not because of the voice in the head, but because of actual useful pieces.
What? Am I
She
annoying
showed-
you in the back of your mind?
She showed me a vision of the crown with her jewel in it. I believe that's what us meant, that she had either the Lord of the Nine Hells had stolen it, or she'd been forced to turn it over, or perhaps given it willingly. I don't know. But he's got it now. And I asked her, shall I get it back for you? And she just showed me the eye evaporating into bubbles. So I don't know about the one you have, Emrys, or any of the others, but I do think she wants us to destroy hers. That's why I was asking, what happens to a deity when their eye is destroyed? Are they still a deity? Do they still have power?
I mean, I can always ask. Then, of course, I'm gonna just think in my head. So, what would actually happen if I destroyed this gem in my hand? The eye. Your eye.
I do not know. I might lose access to this material plane.
Access forever? Or access just for now?
Until I can reform an avatar? For certain. Why are you asked?
I think a deity wants theirs destroyed.
Literally asking for a friend.
I'm asking for a friend, per se.
If this friend might have more information than I possess, it might be a way out of their deal.
Well, is there a way you can just talk to this friend rather than just through my head?
It's not that easy, unfortunately.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem that should be fixed. You say not that easy, but Not that easy. Usually is that easy.
Skill issue.
Get good.
He's just gonna think in his head, "Get good, bro."
Skill issue, TBH.
That is unfortunate. But I have ways of getting information.
Look, it's a god of one of my friends, and I'm sure that you'll figure out who they are, but they want us to just, it looks like off their gem, and you need to help us with it. Or I can just off your gem. And we can move on.
The problem isn't necessarily what happens when the gem is destroyed. It's finding a way to break the gem.
Well, how would I break your gem? Let's start there.
I don't know. Are there any Tarasques on this material plane?
Oh, but I can find one. Oh.
You would need an inordinate amount.
I'm just going to convey all this to Dietrich.
I don't think Dietrich is all that concerned with the how right now. Because, like, first we have to get the crown, and that seems like a huge effing job. We can figure the rest of it out once we have the thing, but just getting the thing is going to be a chore and a half. I think he's mostly thinking about, like, what does he have on her that's so bad that she's asking me to destroy the eye that gives her influence over the material plane. It's like, nope, fuck it, like, blow it up. I'm done with the material plane. I'm not going to influence it anymore. I'd rather have that cut off.
So, right.
You know.
We're traveling still, right?
Yeah.
Great. Let me do something. What is the cost to unattune to the eye?
You take psychic damage?
How much?
I think like 3d10.
So while we're traveling, and Dietrich, are you okay if I do this? I'm going to try to unattune from the eye, hand it to you, and let you talk to him, and then take it back. If you want.
Hand Dietrich the phone. You can't put him on speaker.
Yeah. No, you can hand me the phone.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Well, I'm sick of this bullshit. You can just talk to the friend. I assume what's going to happen is on like day 3 or 4, we're going to do this. And then by the time we get back, it'll be reattuned. So no damage rolls, no reason for me to reattune. But this way he has a chance to talk.
Yeah, we fuck ourselves up on day 4 and we're fine by the time we get there.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that way I don't have to change character sheets. Bro, it has been a long day. I've been up since 4:30 Eastern.
Oh my god.
Right. Oh, wait, no, I misread that. It's actually 30 D10, and you need a new character.
Damn it, Jim.
That's like the homebrew thing XP to level 3 did. Somebody homebrewed weapon that did 10 D100.
May I has that weapon, please?
No. But the name of the item was like, Dave, can I please have this or something? It was hilarious.
So yeah, you can really have your conversation with Gaul now.
Okay.
You spend an hour as it slowly sinks into wherever body part you choose, and it's like, it doesn't hurt physically, it hurts up in your head when it does this. It's weird.
Well, I'm used to having eyes on my arms and skin.
Yeah.
Hello, is this thing on?
Hi. What?
Have you been in have you been in Emeris's head this whole time? This is very strange.
On and off. It's not exactly a consistent connection.
Oh. No, I had
You
some
must
questions
be.
about the Oh, how rude of me. I'm Dietrich
You must
Balthazar.
be the friend. What are your
Yes.
questions for me?
I wanted to know more about these eyes. Not yours specifically, but if an eye were destroyed,
Yes.
what would happen to the deity in question?
Absolutely nothing. It is merely a vestige of their power given to an avatar. They would lose access to the material plane, as far as I'm aware, until such time a new avatar and or eye could be formed on that material plane. They could still influence events, but they couldn't physically manifest.
So my deity has recently had her eye appropriated by the Lord of the Nine Hells. I don't know if this was against her will or with her consent. I don't know if that's important. But she seems to want me to seek it out and destroy it. And I guess my question is, what do you think he has on her? What could be so bad
Same thing he has
that
on
you'd be
all
willing
of
to?
us. A binding pact of the gods. To lend him power, should the need arise. The problem comes from when you abuse that power.
My goddess is not known for being particularly selfless or humble. It's hard to imagine her wanting her own influence to be diminished in that way.
He is a lord of lies. What do you think he did? What do you think he's probably still doing to maintain his grip?
Not sure I want to imagine, but what what do you need to do to blackmail a god?
Lie well enough and you don't have to.
I know a thing or two about lying, but that one seems like it might even be beyond me. I'm not sure I need to know the reason, but suppose if this is what she wants me to do, then guess I've got to try.
I wish you luck in that regard. Both halves are seemingly impossible tasks.
Well, a lot of people have underestimated me in my life. And a lot of them are dead. And I'm still here.
You and I have a lot in common. Whether you want to admit it or not.
Stop, you're making me blush.
Don't know much more. I have ways of getting information. I'm not sure if that was relayed or not, but...
Yes, if you could find out whatever you could and just let Emrys know, and he'll tell me.
Excellent.
Appreciate your help.
I am trying to be, if nothing but a humble servant.
I don't believe that for a second.
Good.
But I appreciate you nonetheless.
He doesn't say anything after good.
And I'll just begin the painful process of unattuning from the eye.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I think knowing, like, once Fair knows what Dietrich, what Umberly has asked of Dietrich, I think they will try to contact Selune, sorry, the moon goddess, via divination to ask where her eye is. So they'll come out at night under the moon. I don't know what phase the moon is, but Fair will come out and with 50 gold of incense.
Okay.
To ask where her eye is.
Okay. You'll hear in the pitch black of kind of like the semi-open sea. Hear this kind of voice on the wind, almost carried on like a moonbeam, come into your ear. Those who did not pact do not carry the burden.
What was that? Sorry, you were kind of quiet.
Those who did not pact do not carry that burden.
Interesting. So above game, a bunch of the gods had eyes and shares in this crown, but not all of them have pacts with the Lord of the Nine Hells, basically.
Correct.
Okay.
So like he's trying to consolidate all the power of the bad gods, but the good gods probably aren't involved in any of this. Maybe they're just trying to stop it.
Judging from what
Kinda.
Saloon said, yeah.
Yeah.
From
But he
their
just needs...
semi-crippled fly.
Yeah, he just needs enough power is the thing, not all
Yes.
of them necessarily.
Correct.
A 51% attack.
Yeah, hostile takeover.
Green mail. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. With that, is there anything else?
I think that was an excellent lore dump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get that out of the way.
I think Fair will just let the others know that they asked and that we don't have to worry about Salune probably giving it to him, but there's a chance he might try to take hers, but for now that's solidly her problem.
Well, you got the hint.
Nice.
I mean, roll an insight check.
$15.
Nice. You get the idea that not having the burden means they didn't make one.
Okay.
Like, some of them might have made eyes for their avatars for other reasons, but a lot of the good gods probably don't even have them.
Okay.
Unless for some reason they've made a pact with another god.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I don't think we have to worry about Salune. She just has to worry about herself. As it should be.
I'm a little jealous. That sounds nice and simple.
For us or for her?
For her.
Right?
Anyway, I should probably get some rest.
Like a giant hole in his arm where the eye was.
Still probably coughing up salt water a little bit.
Yeah, at some point when you keep coughing up saltwater, Captain Welford, who's like an older gentleman with like a peg leg and everything, just like comes over and like hands you just like his flask, and he's just like, "This'll get rid of it. I'm tired of hearing you coughing."
Sorry.
Ugh.
Doesn't happen often.
Okay.
All right.
Mid-afternoon on the 7th day, you all pull into the very militarized port of Stormmaw.
So, before we go further,
Yeah.
sorry. Is this something we want to deal with, or do we just want to windwalk to where the prison is? And, like, let the smugglers do their thing that they came here to do without worrying about us. And then we just go.
Yeah, I figure probably we could just do our thing and let them do theirs, because if they don't get in trouble, then that's more people we can use in the future.
Yeah.
Don't waste our assets on unnecessary risks. Just let them do whatever. And I think we also want to be in and out of here as quickly as possible right now, just to get the prisoners out.
And I think and I think the smugglers probably know what they're doing, and it's something they've done before. They haven't done it with like 4 passengers who are also trying to get off the ship.
Yeah.
Right. And it would probably be better, like, okay, we're a mile or 2 out, wind walk, see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Go about your business.
See you later. I see what you did there.
Negative inspiration. No. I actually found out last night that is a thing that Ghost Pepper has actually done.
Wow.
Really?
We were talking
For a
about
dad
it.
joke?
We were
What,
talking
like a
about
dad
it.
joke was just
Yeah.
that bad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they were streaming last night.
Oh.
Yeah, that was
fun. Yeah, so you guys are gonna wind walk into the prison.
If that's something we all want to do, I'm just
Can we?
an idea I had.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not. It's Emrys's spell, but
Yeah. How far is the prison? The prisons in the stockades from the docks?
Probably like you don't have a great idea, but probably not more than 20 minutes.
Okay. And Fair has sort of at least a basic idea of the layout of the docks and just inside the gates that they wrung from the soul of the poor bastard they murdered with Dietrich.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing the poor bastard didn't get very close to the castle.
Correct.
but probably at least knows where it is.
Yeah, would Fair like have been able to see it through the sensor?
Not the stockade, but you would have a better general idea of where everything is from.
But
that.
like where the castle is at least.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like, I'm imagining it, dark and kind of looming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So we have like a basic idea where to go.
Cool.
So now, chat, I want you to imagine the airship music from Super Mario 3.
That is like the exact opposite of what I'm playing.
I was like, "Burner," with like cannons shooting. Burner. Sorry. You're getting a look inside my head, and it's terrifying, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, they get a look inside my head every week as the DM, and they're still here, so.
That's on them.
At that point, that's on them. All right, Emrys, you gonna wind walk them? Uh-oh. See, that's the problem with having non-video people off. I can't see. Okay, he's muted out, but yeah. Okay.
He is muted.
I don't know if he knew that he was muted. Let's see if he marked it off for whatever reason. I don't even know what level that is. 6th?
I want to say 6th.
I think it's a 6th level spell.
Oh, because
Yeah,
I
it's a
completely
6.
forgot. Because I completely forgot to ask, how much reading of the book do I get in 7 days?
As much as you want.
Okay.
I mean, do you know how many hours do you spend in crafting spell scrolls?
I did actually not delete it. 24 hours only over 7 days.
And you have 18 hours a day.
Mhm.
So.
Like
50
5 days change.
Yeah, 56 hours.
Yeah, roughly.
So that'd be like 8 hours a day for a week, and then I can do.
I mean, 18 times 5 is 90, I think. So, like, if you no-lifed it, you could.
18 hours a day.
If I unlifed it
Hey!
18 hours a day for 7 days is 126 hours. Minus 24 for making scrolls, you have 102 hours.
Yeah, you could easily cap it if you wanted to.
Okay, so I could just get to my 80 hours and. Right, okay, I have my contingency set up already. Cool, so I'm at 80 of 88 for the Book of Vile Darkness already.
Yep.
Good stuff. Hopefully. Or, you know, evil stuff.
Cool.
Vile and dark stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna mark that off for him, since I don't know what happened. Where in the prison would you guys like to go? Since you guys did get the blueprints.
Posted.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
There's
Where is the entrance? It's the stairs in the lower right
So
corner.
the stairs in the lower right is the only one of the 3 palisades that does not have an entrance. So you've got to go in one of the other 2 sides and go down the stairs.
Oh, I see. So we have to get to the stockade first and then go down those stairs.
Yeah.
And then are those like towers sticking up?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one is closest to the docks?
The one in the bottom left corner.
Okay.
And then obviously the stairs line up 1 for 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
How about the top one, since it's not closest to the docks?
Okay. But
Just throwing that
you
out
guys
there. Anyone
have
else, feel free.
How long? You guys have like 5 hours, don't you?
For Windwalk?
Mm-hmm. 8 hours
Windwalk
for Windwalk.
lasts 8 hours.
Okay. So yeah, you guys can pretty much go any specific place you want to go on.
I think at this point we're following Fair, because Fair knows, like, you've seen through the soul cage, like, you know the layout of the place and like where we're going.
Well, you guys all saw the
We
blueprints.
have the blueprints. We all have those.
Okay.
Those
So
are
we all have those maps.
those maps
but-
are the blueprints that you got handed by
Mhm.
what's his name.
Okay.
Yeah, so we all know those.
Jazzereth.
And then Fair just
Cool.
saw a little bit above ground, but not close enough to the castle or the stockade that I think it would be too terribly helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I guess out of curiosity, when they were using their soul cage to set up the security cameras, each of those lasts 10 minutes, I think. Did they notice like if there was any particular schedule to changing of the guard? I'm assuming that they did it once in like the middle of the night and then once like in the morning
Yeah. No, you
at
didn't,
the docks
you didn't
and at
notice.
the gate. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't notice it. You didn't notice.
But at least we're there. Did it look like there were different guards
Yes.
between like midnight and 8 a.m.? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. And they looked human, more or less.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Alright, sorry. Yeah, so we can go in wherever.
Yeah, you guys have enough time that you can go to whatever point you want to in the prison, basically.
Before we
So we
come
can-
out of Windlock.
Yeah.
So we can actually like just waft underground into the basement even
Yeah,
as
'cause you have 8 hours.
clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is
Okay.
the basement where we're trying to get to?
From what information you got, yeah, that's where they're keeping all the prisoners.
That's where the prisoners are, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess do we just want to do a circuit around the whole basement? There's like, well, it looks like there's 2 sort of circles of cells. So just sort of breeze through the outer one and then up the hall and do the inner one and see, just get the layout and see who's where kind of thing before we come out of Windwalk. Although, yeah, just sort of or at least see how far we can get before someone notices us. But
I wonder if is there a way to find out like where are they keeping the really high value prisoners? Like, who are the people who were like the resistance leaders? Who, like, if we free those people and they help us free everybody else, then everyone will be on the same page instead of just like, we're just releasing random criminals.
While you guys are doing your lap, make an investigation perception check. Or you guys just
Perception?
have ridiculous passive perception, don't you?
23 is my passive.
Yeah, my passive is 21. And if we're doing investigation, my passive is only 33.
Only 33. I think Amber's is 21 too. The upper section, so looking at the map, and you see how there's like the offshoot that shoots even higher up? Like that, the far top one.
Yeah, that's high value prisoners.
Yeah, that seems to be more high value prisoners. At least they're dressed better. There's a few more guards. Political prisoners or revolutionary prisoners. And then you also see more guards in general on the inner loop as well.
Okay.
As a whole.
Okay, are there, in these corridors, are there any doors in between the rooms that open and shut? Or is it all just open corridor
It
until you get
is
to the cells?
all open until you get to the cells. Intentionally.
Mm-hmm. As we're doing our circuit,
Yeah.
do we see... I'm trying to think ahead. Do we see anything that looks like an alarm? Or like, if we opened cells, like started opening individual cells and the guards saw, where would they go to alert others? Like, is there anything down here that's used for communication, or is there like an employees only door somewhere? Or
So there are at every single crossroads, so basically every single giant square block on this is a guard station. And the exception being the high value prisoner area, because that guard station is before you get to the long corridor.
Yeah.
But all of them have, on like a table type area, a giant bell to ring. Beyond that, you do not see much in the way of alarms on doors and such.
okay.
So one thing I'm seeing is it takes a minute to change out of cloudy form.
Yeah.
And during which time you're incapacitated. And so I'm wondering if you want to make our circuit come out and, like, you know, leave, change back into people, and then come back in that way, or my other thought.
I was thinking maybe go into one of the cells where
Yeah,
it looks
that was
like
my
there's
next
a high
thought.
value political prisoner, dematerialize in there. They're probably really freaked out, and then we can keep it to a whisper and explain what's going on before we start busting people out.
Or if we can find an empty cell that they're not paying much attention to. The guards, rather.
Yeah, no, that would be ideal.
There is make. Actually, you guys have really high passive investigation and perception and everything at this point. The one area you do not see a ton of guard rotation is in the high-value prisoner area down that hallway. They kind of
In the hallway itself?
In the hallway itself, in the area where all those cells are. The guards are at the entrance to that hallway. That long
Okay, they're
hallway
in like that square room.
Yeah, to stop anything getting down that hallway and into the other landing area for those cells.
Okay, that makes sense. So if we go sort of like
so if you
down
go
the hallway to the right, where there's more space,
yeah,
to sort
you could
of
do it
just
outside.
out of line of sight.
Yeah, you could do it outside of a cell.
Yeah. Also, real quick, Fair has a scroll of silence. Dietrich, would you want that since that's on your spell list? If we decide we need silence in a pinch.
Sure.
Okay.
I was thinking, so there are basically 6 guard stations.
Yeah. 1,
And
2,
each one has
3, 4, 5, 6. Yes.
And each one has a big bell.
Yep.
That they ring.
Yep.
And presumably that just gets all the other guards at all the other stations to come running to that point.
You would assume.
But I don't see any kind of egress, like access to the rest of the castle where like reinforcements would come running in or anything like that.
Correct.
So I'm kind of thinking like, what if Emrys in like rat form or something scurries up to the bell in like the bottom right guard station and like knocks it over so it rings, and then the rest of us are like up in the far north with the political prisoners when that happens, or something like that. Like
yeah, some kind of distraction, ring another bell.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't seem too difficult to like. Like, if that's really all that's happening is like you ring a bell and the rest of the guards shunt to that end of the prison.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can probably do a lot of what we need to do.
Okay.
And then let's
and
see.
Here
So
I thought
I
you guys
have
were gonna send Nibbles on a suicide run. It's been a while
What?
since I've killed one of them.
What again?
It's been a while since I've killed one of them.
We could do that as well.
It's been a while since I've killed one of them.
I mean, that's up to Proto if you want to sacrifice the nibbles again.
Well, what would be worse? Sacrifice friend or a creature?
What? Don't let Nibbles hear you say that.
That's okay. He's in the backpack.
You have a new ear piercing from where the crab stabbed you.
Yeah.
Is Nibbles? I thought.
No, Nibbles is
What
a
is
spider.
Nibbles
I'm
right?
Fucking, it's a spider, I think. Still.
No, it's still a rat.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We have
or
not killed the rat yet.
or like if Emrys wanted to do it in like bird form, like if he's a swallow or something.
Or hey,
like that. Like
what's the
tip over one of the
range?
bells and then like fly down the corridor in a couple of seconds, and nobody really has a chance to gang up on him. Or
the range
all
on
just kind
unseen
of like,
servant
oh.
is 60 feet. Alas.
All right.
Otherwise, I'd do that.
Should we give you guys break to plan, and then we'll come back and do this?
Sure, I need a glass of water.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hot in here.
Sounds good.
All right.
Planning.
Yeah. I think you guys had,
I think we got something
cooking.
that should do something.
Something will happen. Also, I wanted
Something's
to
gonna
ask,
happen.
Yes.
how far below ground are these?
Oh, it's about 40 feet.
Okay. For dimension door purposes.
I'd also, I don't have detect magic. Does that, like, can you cast
You
detect
can.
magic in, like, wind
Nope.
form?
You cannot do
No.
anything other than take the dash action in wind form.
Yeah. And then while we're converting back,
Okay.
we're incapacitated for a minute, so...
Yeah. So we need to find, like, an out-of-the-way spot to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think you guys...
All right, so while we're doing our lap,
Mm-hmm.
can we get a good look at the guards and like, does anything seem off about them, or do they just seem like normal humans?
They seem like normal guards.
But we don't have detect magic up.
Correct.
Right.
So they're definitely like
They're all
dragon,
like
hell,
CR22
demon,
demons. They're all like CR22
vampires,
demons.
and these
Yeah.
guys.
Obviously.
You've done it before, motherfucker.
I'm well aware.
As am I. That's why we're so paranoid.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute.
Once.
What's gonna go
Okay,
wrong
twice.
here?
Okay, twice.
Sorry, what's gonna go wrong first?
Yeah, there it is. But yeah, the area seems pretty clear if you guys were to do it around the corner in the high value prisoner area.
And how many people are in those cells? How many of those cells are occupied currently?
All of them, and they're all maxed out with 4 people.
Oh wow, okay. So we have to. They also have to like not freak out for a minute.
Yeah, can we just like, as we materialize, can we all just be like,
Take a minute.
friends?
Technically,
friends.
no, but I'll let you do it. Great. As soon as you guys are up, is they're doing their at-will detect magic?
Yes.
Great. That's when you notice the alarms on every single door.
Okay. Cool. It's one alarm spell on each door.
That you can see, yeah.
Okay. Well, I got one dispel magic.
I think
guess.
when
Yeah, Fair will let everyone
we're-
know before anyone touches anything.
if we're still doing the distraction idea, when the guards leave this little guard station that's closest to where we are, like once they vacate to go check out the alarm at the other end of the prison, can we take a look at that guard station and like, is there any mechanism that would like open all the doors or disable the alarms? Because presumably they have to have a way to like bring prisoners in and out.
Yeah.
So that's what my thought would be, is like, instead of like forcing the doors open and triggering the alarms, is there like a button to press that just...
So you guys are gonna go send Emrys to do the distraction thing. Far
I think so,
bottom
yeah.
left corner. That one.
Bottom
I
left
thought
or bottom right? I
bottom
don't know
right.
that it matters,
Bottom right
but
near the
yeah.
stairs.
That seems like it
Oh,
might be
okay,
more
yeah.
logical that someone's, if they, if it's like somewhere randomly inside, that'd be one thing, but if it's closer to the stairs.
Let me roll some checks
probably.
for some people at the guard station as that's happening real quick. Okay.
And about the alarms, I have one free dispel magic. I can dispel one of them. There's 7 cells.
Correct.
It looks like.
Correct.
Farzu, do you have any dispel magics for today? Do I have
Dietrich, you're
attendance
gonna run down to the guard station as soon as the bell ring, as soon as you hear them leaving.
Yeah, when I hear them leaving, I'll...
Make an investigation check.
What level is the spell?
3.
That is a 17 investigation.
Awesome. In their hurry to grab their weapon and go, 2 keychains got left behind. These are not... They are key-shaped, but they're not like keys that you have seen.
Do I see any kind of keyhole around anywhere that would fit them?
It's gonna be the best thing ever. Make an Arcana roll.
Your funeral.
Yeah, right?
That's a natural 18 for a 17.
Great. It looks vaguely magical enough that maybe it does something with the alarm spells. Rather than actually physically being a key.
I will just, as stealthily as I can, bring the keys back to Fair and just hold them out and say, "Is this anything?"
They have a vague negation aura on them. Which I totally forgot what school it is. I believe it's also a champ.
Okay. Do I see like keyholes of sorts for that would accept these keys on the cells, or like on the wall, like into the room or something? Like if they have to disable it, like at the doorway.
On the wall in front of the alarm spell is where you see the keyhole.
Okay. I'll check that out and look like, just to check to make sure it looks like it'll do what I want it to do and turn off the alarm.
On a 33, it looks like it's going to do what you want it to do.
Okay. Yeah, so I will do that then, and then look back at the doors.
Okay. Yeah, you can put...
Did it get all of them?
It got the one.
All the alarms?
It got the one you put the keyhole in.
Oh, okay, so I have to do each one.
Yeah.
And is there one key or 7 separate keys?
Nope, there are... Give me 1 second to double check I have my count right. There... Eight keys on it?
8 keys in 7 rooms?
Yeah, and they're all different colors.
Okay.
You get the idea. Shapes. You get the idea. They're not all different shapes, but they all go in the
square.
But they all go
triangle.
But they all go in the square hole.
I'm just sobbing by the end of it.
This one goes in the square hole. No. You get the idea. This is each key works on a different cell block.
Okay. So I guess once I get the first one, I'll tell Dietrich, like, okay, you can go ahead and start working on that lock. The magic is disabled.
Yeah, I'll get out my thieves' tools and start picking locks.
When you go to the door, it opens when the magic's gone.
Oh, even better.
Okay.
You're like getting to pick it, and as you start to pick it, the door starts to creak open.
Yeah. So while Fair is disabling, while Fair is disabling all those locks, then I will talk to the prisoners and just say, like, we don't have much time. We're here to break you out. Ooh. We're going to take down Stormmaw.
Good luck.
With your help.
Our systems have probably been dismantled. But what do you need us to do?
Well, first order of business is getting you to safety, which we have the ability to do. My question for you is, who else in here do you want to break out?
I think we're all prisoners here.
All political. The entire cell block.
I think they mostly kept the violent ones upstairs.
Good to know. Well,
setting them loose too might make for an even better distraction. Entertaining too.
If it comes to that, perhaps.
Do you have another set of keys?
Yeah.
All right. The majority of people are probably in the inner cell blocks. We can get the outer ones.
All right. Let's head there then. While they're distracted, but they won't be distracted for long.
They are not the sharpest tools in the shed, but yes. And looking at the map, when you get there, they will go out of that area. They will go to the left side of the map to get that cell block. And then some of them will... I don't know which way you guys want to go.
I guess before we leave this area, Fair is going to cast True Seeing, which will last an hour.
Okay.
And they don't have to concentrate on it.
Great.
Well, I think if we're going to the inner cell block, we probably also want to go to the left, because going to the right would lead us right
Yeah,
to
so
the
they're going to
guards.
send less people to the left and more people to the right to get that cell block open.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll start opening case doors on that side with the key that they have. Takes them a second to find the right one, but they do. And starts unlocking those cells, and then kind of like waves you guys on to go.
So I guess, are we able to make it to the inner cell block before the guards realize what's up?
No, there are about 8 guards that are waiting at that little T intersection.
What if we dimension door? We did a scope out of the whole place, so we could dimension door from our cell block into the central area, just right in the middle. We'd have to rejoin with everyone, but then we'd have numbers.
Oh, you mean like from that northern cell block where we started, just dimension door into like the middle of
The
the
central,
inner cell
yeah.
block?
Yeah, and it would take 2 dimension doors, which would be like your cape and my cape, and then I have the spell prepared for the day too in a pinch.
Yeah. I also have it prepared, so I can do it
Okay.
twice.
Okay.
In addition to the cape. The cape is the one free one, and then I can
Right.
do it twice. Yeah, I think let's do that from the original cell block then.
Okay.
I'll take Farzu, I guess.
Okay. And Emerus has been back now to bird form, so.
Mm-hmm. So I think, like, real quickly, so after we get all these open,
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to get all of them out with a plane shift
No.
or anything like that. I think the plan has to then just be
Oh! You guys do have a way to get them out.
oh yeah, we have the cube.
You have the cube.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, pick a plane that seems safe, and then once we're all there, go back to the material plane.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
ask them a
Or
bunch of
something.
questions and tell them they won't be getting back to the material plane unless they answer truthfully.
Sure.
When you guys are in the back half of that hallway, the long one in the back, can everyone make a perception check for me?
Okay.
It's passive 23.
Okay.
Is this site-based?
Yep. Also sound-based, too, a little bit.
I got a 17.
Okay. Passive 21.
Okay. Passive 21 for us, too. You all are opening these cages with the one key you have and kind of working your way back down the hallway. And behind you guys, we've already emptied out the cages. You hear the pop of a dimension door and like the jingling of chains.
Okay, turn back. What do my true seeing eyes see?
You see an individual that's probably like 6'8" in full plate armor with like a floating sigil on his head, red, and 2 spectral horns. And behind him, he has one handing a greatsword in one hand, and in the other has spectral chains to 5 kind of chained individuals behind him.
Like humanoids?
Mm-hmm.
What is the light that you hear?
It's pretty much this.
Okay.
Is it dim light or?
No, it's very well lit. It's a very
Wow.
well lit hallway.
Ugh,
Lovely.
humans.
Ugh.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Okay.
But I think we found our fiend.
Yeah.
Or at least our
the
first
fiend
fiend.
found out.
Mm-hmm.
He will take his helmet off. He's human. You make
You're
a
watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish.
intelligence check.
Who-
Everyone?
Yeah, just a general intelligence check. See if you remember. General intelligence.
15.
Okay.
21.
21. It's a
I
13
got it.
for Emrys. What'd you get, Farzu?
22.
Okay. Everybody except for Emrys. You recognize the facial features.
Is
They're
this
a
dad of
little
one of the
older
princes?
and they're a little more grizzled, but this is Dad. Something has alerted him. Probably
Mhm.
the guards. And he has dimension doored in with his I believe I called them vessels of agony. But this is King Augustine of Stormmaw. And then with the helmet in the side. I knew you would come. This
We
I
sort
did
of
not
had-
expect, but this I knew you would be here.
Well, we appreciate the welcome.
It is a privilege and an honor to face you in combat. How would you like to be buried?
You go first.
By the royal decrees that have already been written out. If you can kill me.
The sigil you said he had, like, in front of his face, do we recognize that?
It's a sigil of Asmodeus.
Okay.
Just pull out the sword.
Yeah.
I will just Hexblades curse him now.
Yeah. Draw sword. Turn it on. Do the humanoids chained up behind him look like still alive, or?
They are humanoid in probably name only.
Okay.
They are very much specters in some kind of empowerment.
Okay.
And he'll put the helmet back on when the Hexblade's curse goes and lock it on. And as he lets go of the spectral chains, they stay attached to his body as he grabs his sword. So we're doing this. How close do you have to be for Hexblades? 30?
Within 60, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let me double check. No, I do have to be within 30.
Okay. So you'd have to, like, step up.
Yeah. If I can do that, no worries if I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah. He's gonna let you approach. I think Emrys will kind of be, like, halfway in between probably the backliner. As far as you fare, you guys stand back there?
How far are we from him?
About 65 feet right now.
Alright, I'd be at another 5.
Okay.
And I'll move up next to, like, Emrys.
Okay. Alright. I need everyone to roll initiative.
No way.
No way! It's not like the music changed or anything.
Damn.
Alright. Great. Anybody got over 20? I totally forgot to roll for Emrys, who is at a dirty 20 to 15.
15.
17.
You said Emrys got a dirty 20?
Mm-hmm. Fair, what did you get?
Big ol' 11.
Big old 11 for Fair.
Complete with my maneuver.
Great. So one of his passive abilities is out to 120 feet, which is everybody right now. Is anybody currently concentrating on a spell?
No, because True Seeing doesn't require my
Start of his
concentration.
turn. Great. He's going to run up to Dietrich. These things are gonna follow, but they move slow, so they'll be about there. And he'll make all of his attacks against Dietrich.
Mm-hmm.
34.
Miss.
Damn.
No.
This one I don't know. 24?
That hits.
Okay.
My AC is 23.
19 does not.
Correct.
And the last one's a natural 1.
Okay. 2 hits.
Yep. 2 hits, 2 misses. The first one exceeded your AC on the 35 by 10.
It was a 30. It was a 34, yeah.
34, so it
was
exceeded
10
your AC
more.
by 10. So it will do an additional 10 points of damage, so that is 42 points of damage on the first attack.
Uncanny dodge.
Okay.
So I'll take 21.
Yep. Second one I rolled lower, so that is a 31 on the second hit.
31. All right.
Cool. All right. It is now the Agony's turn. I need Fair and Emrys to make Constitution saving or Charisma saving throws.
There's an 18 for an 18.
Great, that is a 7 for a 6 for Emrys. 2 of them push negative energy from themselves and release it as you see this kind of energy chain form between you and Emrys. The spell is, this is why I was telling you about this earlier. It's a 7th level spell. It's called Tether Essence.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little
Whenever you or Emrys take damage, they take half and you take the other half. So it's like a warding bond, but not great. Because the other half is necrotic damage and avoids resistances.
And is that a concentration spell?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I guess both of us have to make the save to break it. Or did I fail on an 18?
You failed on an 18.
Okay.
You two are successfully have your essences tethered.
No homo. No hetero.
No hetero.
No gender, no problem. I guess it doesn't matter for fair.
God, if only this happened during Pride Month, it would have been even funnier.
It can still be Pride Month.
I'm
still
proud. I thought it was Wrath Month.
Yeah,
now.
it did happen during Wrath Month.
Yeah. Or
Maybe
Sloth
more
Month,
appropriate.
depending on how tired you are from Pride events.
That's a good point. That is all of their turns. It is Emrys's turn now. I have no idea what the hell he's gonna do. Alright, I have some idea.
Fun fact, Emrys has no idea what the fuck he's gonna do.
You fell
too.
asleep, didn't you?
No, I was sitting here listening, but fun
okay.
fact, I have no fucking clue what I'm gonna do.
I had some idea when I was thinking about it. Alright, what are you doing since it is your turn?
Sorry, it's been like 2 weeks and I'm dealing with fucking the mobile version of this shenanigans. Son of a bitch. Sorry. Sitting here looking at map too. Problems? This is a pain in the ass, right? I do apologize.
You're good.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna do some shenanigans. I'm gonna wild shape.
Okay. What are you wild shaping into?
This is just gonna be a normal shape. Because I'm gonna save my shapeshift since I can spellcast now.
Normal shape. Square? Circle?
Yes, a square.
Triangle?
He's too hip to be square.
Hey.
All of a sudden when you said that, all of a sudden I just wanted to watch American Psycho again for some reason.
Let me pull up the sheet real quick.
They all just go in the square hole. No.
I like how nobody realized that he saw that the reaction video to it and did a video where he put all of them in the right hole and sent it to her as an apology, and just nobody knows it exists.
She, like, I follow her on Twitter. She's hilarious.
Yeah, I follow her on TikTok. She's really funny.
I am sorry as can be. It's taking me a while to pull this stuff up.
I'll tell you.
No. We're just gonna go into a direwolf because there's pack tactics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think I still have Emrys Wolf saved.
You should.
I have Pack Companion saved. Good enough. Alright.
And then what I am going to do, I move forward to where Lenny is for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to chill for a second up there.
Okay.
Because I can cast 2. Let me take that.
But you only have bonus action spells?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold that bonus action, yeah. And then I guess I'll Spirit Totem Bear as well.
Okay.
Give everyone some help.
Cool. That is how much bonus temp HP now?
23.
Okay.
Sweet, thank you.
I can add it to your sheet since I know you're on mobile.
I've got it.
Okay.
I got my sheet on another.
All right. So reminder, Farzu, and then D-Trick.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. That's action, bonus action, movement.
Yep.
Awesome. He'll take a legendary action at the end of your turn and take a swipe at you. $29.
That asshole, it hits.
What's your AC in wolf form?
Oh, it's 14.
Okay. So 43 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out of that dire wolf and go back to normal.
Yeah. Even with
Worth
the temp
a
HP?
shot.
Even with the temp HP?
No, I'll stay dire wolf.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Time for some fun.
Yep. Farzi, you're up.
So, bonus action. Blade Song.
Yep.
And then, I don't care. We're in a small corridor. I'm gonna fireball.
Okay.
Trying not to hit my.
Yeah, we'll say you won't hit Emrys there.
Cool.
DM, that is giving me the I don't give a fuck how big the room is. I cast fireball.
Yeah, it's giving me energy.
Pretty much.
He is going to expend a legendary resistance. Or, sorry, a legendary action to automatically make the save.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it has a name too. It's fun. Demonic resistance.
Mm.
So he has a pool of legendary resistances and then also could just use legendary actions. Cool. I gotta roll for the other ones. The vessels. Oh my god. What's your spell save DC?
Dex 23.
Okay, they all fail.
Paying $14.99 a month for a streaming app and $9.99 a month for a music.
So how much do they all take?
$39. 10d6.
Oh, you upcast it.
Are you-
Okay.
No,
You cast it at 5th level?
that's the staff of power.
Oh, so staff power cast at 5th level. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 39, and then half of that is
They all failed, so...
24. Except he succeeded, so I need to know half for him.
Oh, he succeeded.
Yeah. 24.
No, it'd be 20. Just 20.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Just...
30. Yeah. Especially
19.
19, yeah.
Cool, we'll say 20. Because I already wrote it down. Great! Anything else, Farzu?
Movement?
Yeah. So the cells there, that's kind of like it goes in a bit.
Yeah.
Can I? Yeah.
Cool. Also, point of correction. Emrys, you only took 21 points of damage. Fair, you took 21 points of necrotic damage. From the Tether Essence. On that hit.
21.
Also, you both still have a couple temp left.
Yep. Cool. Awesome.
Did it also look like that was effective on those guys?
The vessels? Yeah. Great. Dietrich, you're up.
Alright. Radiant damage or psychic damage? I feel like radiant is going to be a better shout.
Okay.
You're giving me a look.
I'm not giving you a look. I'm laughing a little bit inside, but it's okay.
Is this going to happen again where it turns out to be vulnerable to psychic?
No.
Yeah, no, I think I don't know. I'm like radiant. Yeah, I'm gonna do radiant. So I'm gonna do a 4th level branding smite as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then pass to the grave, action surge, booming blade.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
See if you can hit.
All right. That is a 26 to hit. I'm going to use a luck point and see if I can crit.
Okay.
Natural 17.
Damn.
So 31 to hit, but it still doesn't crit.
31 just hits.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Okay. Well, I hit.
I will tell
So
you,
we've
as
got-
you slide the blade through, there are like 5 layers of magic that are currently protecting him that you are able to somehow push the blade through and get the hit off on him.
God damn. All right.
So, spoiler alerts, that number can come down.
All right. So we've got piercing,
Yep.
radiant. I'm going to make it a maneuvering attack, so that's
Mhm.
more piercing. Thunder from the booming blade. And I'm going to make it an eldritch smite to add 5d8 of force. So piercing, thunder, radiant force.
Cool. It all goes through.
Okay.
I will be right back while you're doing math, though.
Okay. So yeah, all these plus 16. Oh, and I do get to reroll one of the piercing. All right, that's 68 on the dice.
Cool.
Plus 16 for my modifiers is 84. And then that whole thing is doubled. So that's going to be 168.
Okay, cool.
And if that all goes through, he now has to make a DC 84 con save to maintain concentration on the...
Well, the agonies are holding.
Oh, all right. Well, if he's concentrating on anything, it's a DC 84.
It is a DC. It would be. 84 is half, right?
Yep, it was 168.
Cool. He will take 88 points of damage of that. He will transfer 80 points to one of the vessels that's not concentrating on the spell, and they will die.
Okay.
As he'll use his reaction to do spectral transference.
Are they humanoids?
They are undead.
Okay, good to know.
So he took 168 and then transferred 88, so he takes 80 still?
He could not transfer... Or, sorry. He took 87 because he could only transfer how much life they had, and they had 80... That one had 81 left after the fireball. So that one took 81, and then he took the rest. Which
Gotcha.
is 87 points of damage.
So he took 87.
Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
Awesome.
Also, is he... What's his size?
He is considered large.
He is prone.
Oh, yeah, there's no...
There's
Shit.
no save on that.
Yeah.
I only get to do it one time, but he is prone.
Awesome. Great.
Then I will take my movement, and I'll just go... I think back and to the right toward that prison cell.
Mm-hmm. Okay, like there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Like I think enough around the corner that he doesn't have line of sight to me from where he is right now.
Great.
But, yeah.
Awesome. So he is going to take his last legendary action at the end of your turn to move up to his speed. So he'll take half of it to get up from prone and then move 15 feet down the hallway. There, you are up.
Okay, so the dudes behind him are they incorporeal undead or just undead?
They are just undead.
Okay.
They're somehow spectrally linked to him, and you can physically see the spectral chains.
Okay. And with my true sight, what I assume I'm seeing like a fuck ton of abjuration magic on him.
Yeah. You now only see 4 layers of abjuration magic. There were 5.
Okay.
I see.
You get it now?
So we kill the undead, and that's gonna make him easier to hit.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Okay. So,
Sorry,
bonus action.
before you go, Fair. Also, because I did the maneuvering attack on that, Emrys, if you want to move half your speed in wolf form without provoking an opportunity attack from him, you can do that now.
No, I do not want to.
You're gonna stay and attack the...
Oh, no, I have better ideas.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it
No
involve
worries.
elk?
Just wanted to...
It does not
Sure.
involve elk, but we could make it involve elk.
Alright. Are there any prisoners in the cells to the sides? Or have we set them out free?
You have set them free.
Okay. Darn. I will use my bonus action to summon my spell deck behind the Vessels of Agony.
Yeah. I was gonna call them Vessels of Hatred, and then I'm like, it's a Diablo expansion. Can't do that.
Let's see. How far are they from Emrys?
That one is like 5 feet.
Okay.
Oh, stop back.
And I think, just from what Rai has told us, I think that all the vessels had 120 max hit points each.
Mhm.
And then Farzu did 39 with the fireball, which gave them 81 left, which is how he was able to.
Emrys, is it okay?
I rolled HP for them. They don't all have that exact.
Oh, they don't
total.
all have exactly that number.
Correct,
Okay.
but they are all
But it's probably
within
safe
the
to assume they're all
vicinity.
about the same.
Yeah,
In the ballpark.
they're
They have
all
all
in the
taken.
ballpark.
Yeah, they have all taken 39. We know that for sure.
Correct.
Let me double check something real quick. Okay. So I'm thinking of casting a cloud kill, but if I want to hit them like twice with it, I guess, then I would probably have to hit Emrys too, but also I would take half the damage.
Yep.
How's your constitution, Emrys? And also above game, would you be okay? Taking some radiant damage.
Let me take a look, because I have to go between wolf form and normal stuff. Con's fine in wolf form. I mean, I'm
Con's
probably
fine.
going to take some damage, but I'll be okay.
Yeah, it's half on save,
I'll
and then I'll take...
survive. If they're going to die, it's worth it, Emrys will think.
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
he will...
Great.
Emrys will not be upset in-game if they're going to die.
Is that a 10-foot radius?
It is a 20-foot sphere.
Okay.
So I'll see if I can get him too. Yeah,
you can.
Fireball radius.
Yeah. It also
It's
persists.
It should be a little.
Yeah.
bit
It persists if able and will roll 10 feet away from me per turn.
Okay.
And I'm going to upcast that to 7th level, and
Okay, so moves 10
transmute it
feet
to
away
radiant.
from you.
To radiant damage.
Okay. Awesome. What's the save
I guess-
on that?
I guess real quick, I'll move to like the far left side of the wall when I do that, just to sort of get a good, since it moves directly away from me. Yeah. So how was that, like 5 feet, 10 feet?
Yeah, it's like 10 feet. What's the save?
Okay. Con 20.
Okay. 28, 20, 26, and an 11.
An Emrys.
On 20.
Sorry, rolling. That is going to be a 17.
Okay. Math. 12.
Yeah, is the big boss man using another legendary action, or is he rolling?
Oh, I
as
totally
well?
forgot to roll con for him. That is a good point. Thank you for reminding me. That is a 33.
If we have any D8s or anything, I could take one of those too to stop damage, probably.
You
Yeah,
guys have,
we've got plenty.
You guys have.
Go
Yeah,
for
because
it.
you got a 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
D8.
go for it.
Take a D8.
D8's a good shout.
That D8 is going to be a 7 for a 24.
Saves.
Okay.
So what's the full
Cool.
damage?
So the full damage is 26 radiant damage.
Okay. Okay.
So Emrys takes 13, which means Emrys takes 6 and I take 6.
Correct, and it's necrotic damage if that matters.
It is radiant. Oh, right. His damage transfers. Or I take necrotic and he takes
Correct.
radiant.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
The tether
With
makes
it being 6, I'm still going to stay in wolf form, but I am... That wolf is hurt, by the way.
Alright.
But alive.
Is Cloud Kill's not concentration, is it?
It is.
Okay. Great.
And then I will action surge and cast a tentacles around just the agonies.
Okay.
So they have to make that on their turn.
I think tentacles is also concentration.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
crap,
like
right.
action surge will let you do 2-leveled spells, but you
Right,
can't.
my bad,
I
yeah.
will also say they're all hovering off the ground.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. That I will not do.
They have their move speed is fly hover.
Okay.
I also think isn't Cloud Kill like it's like a fog cloud? You can't see through it.
Oh, you can.
Or can you?
I believe so.
It sinks to the ground. I think. Let me double check. I was just looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, it is. The area is heavily obscured.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Sweet.
So
Yeah.
it's the same as a fog cloud, like so like if they stay within that area, they're gonna have disadvantage on everything.
Yeah. Spicy fog cloud.
But
also-
again?
So it's one of those fog clouds weird because like if you and an enemy are both inside a fog cloud, you have disadvantage to hit them because you can't see them. But you also have advantage to hit them because they can't see you.
It makes it a straight roll.
What a fog cloud ends up doing is it forces everything to be a straight roll, whether you're like
Regardless of situation.
prone or
Yep.
yeah, regardless
awesome.
of the situation, everything's. a
It's
straight
kind of
roll.
awesome in that regard.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If you have-
anything else on your
if you
turn?
have
So
blind
actually,
sight,
I will
like-
not action surge. I'll save my spell for right now then, and then I will take the rest of my movement back down the hallway away from the dude.
Okay. The rest of your move speed down the hallway?
Yeah.
Cool.
The
Alright.
cool thing is, if you're in a fog cloud and you're trying to do something to somebody outside the fog cloud, or you're trying to shoot into it, then it can matter.
Does it do something
somebody
if
has blind
somebody
sight.
starts their turn in it?
Yeah, Cloud Kill does more damage if they start their turn in it.
Oh, so they wouldn't have taken that damage yet.
Yeah, it's enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Yeah, so all of that damage
Okay.
would technically happen by the end of Emrys's turn. We'll just leave it as is, because
Okay.
they technically all start their turn together, so that's when this damage would happen.
Okay. Sorry.
You're good. Alright, he's going to step out. He'll pull the spear off of his back, and he's going to throw it at Fair. That is a 28 to hit.
We'll hit.
Great. That is 24 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make
Okay.
a Constitution saving throw.
24. Does Emrys take half of this?
Correct. So you will take 12. Emrys, you'll take 12 points of necrotic.
I am no longer a wolf.
Okay.
Does my temp HP still transfer over?
No, you burned all your temp HP staying in wolf.
No.
And you said Constitution.
Yes.
Do I have inspiration? I do. I'm gonna roll one of my dad joke points and re-roll that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I will double the roll that I got before.
Okay.
So I will get an 11. Because I rolled a 4 instead of a 2.
Great. This spear impales you to the wall. Your
Oh,
move
good.
speed is 0. You lose concentration on all spells. And cannot cast
Okay.
a spell until the spear is removed.
Okay. Can't cast a spell till it's removed. Okay.
Yep.
That's no good.
And he will turn... Unfortunately, because it's a spear throw, it's 2 of his attacks. So he'll take the other 2 attacks at Dietrich.
Yeah.
25 will hit, the 14 will miss.
Okay.
Or sorry, the
25.
19 will miss.
Yep.
Okay. And that is 32 points of damage.
Uncanny dodge. I'll take
Slash.
16.
Awesome. And yeah, cannot maintain concentration on spells or magical effects. So you can cast spells, but if it's concentration, it just goes away immediately.
So you can like fireball them or something.
Or I can like
the
Misty
agonies
Step off of it.
will move up. Yeah.
Yeah.
The agonies will
Seems
move
like
up.
Opportunity attack?
Yeah, Emrys, you want to take a claw at one of them as it goes by?
I am not Dire Wolf anymore.
I just meant swipe in general.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my staff and just take a melee. 25 to hit.
I'll hit.
Alright. 7 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every little bit helps.
Oh, he's about to get fucked. He just don't know it.
They are going to the... Ugh. The agonies are going to send like 4 projectiles at fair. Only one of them is going to hit. You will take 12 points of necrotic damage. Emrys will take the other 12.
Okay.
Emrys, you're up.
Sorry. When Boss Man used his movement.
Yeah.
Actually, I think when he used his movement as the legendary action.
Oh yeah, he would have taken Booming Blade.
Booming Blade damage.
Yeah.
Let me roll that real quick.
Yeah.
That's 26 thunder damage.
Wow. Okay.
I rolled 5, 6, 7, 8.
And he would not have had his reaction, so he doesn't have anything. All right, Emrys, you're up now.
Oh, right. I'm gonna cast a 9th level spell.
Hold me closer, Tony Danza. What's up?
Dispel Magic 9th level.
On what?
The big baddie.
Okay.
So that's any spell of 9th level ends. Or lower.
Yep. So one of the vessels will pop.
Why one?
Because they're all technically different spell effects. They're all bound individually.
Okay.
So would you like to use a lower level spell slot?
No, because I'm looking up a Jeremy Crawford tweet on it too.
Oh, there's a Jeremy Crawford tweet on it?
Dispel Magic, if successful, can end every spell on its target. There is a Jeremy Crawford tweet on that. That's why I was like, we're going to do something.
You're choosing a specific discrete effect that you're aware of. They're all individual effects.
Oh, okay, they're all individual effects. Okay, let's use a lower. Let's hold up. We're gonna... If that's okay, then... One sec, let me fix that. Dude, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, you've been freaking out the whole time. Sorry. My cat is freaking the shit out.
Yeah.
It's okay, I know I get excited.
Would you like to not have to roll for it?
I would like to not have to roll for it.
7th level spell slot.
Yep, I'll go ahead and use a 7th level and just make one disappear.
Excellent.
That was the whole point. Thank you, Rai.
No problem. I figured out what you were trying to do, and I had to look it up, but I found it.
I was going through the Jeremy Crawford tweets on this, like, how can I really do something?
Each creature is its own discrete effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you were trying to do now. Yeah. We got there. That's all that matters.
It would have been a little funny as just one poofs away.
No one has like anti-magic. No one has like anti-magic field, do they? Because that would fuck him up, I think. probably.
I wish I did.
Okay. That's an action.
Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty much what I do that turn. Just
Okay.
make one of them disappear.
Cool.
And then let me zoom in. Sorry, I gotta.
You're good. We'll zoom in for
I
everybody else.
absolutely.
Dude, I found that
I
mini
know.
like at the last minute. Also, he's wielding Thunder Fury. I don't know if anybody noticed that.
I did notice that.
Thunder
Can I
Fury.
Misty Step, by the way?
Cast a leveled spell.
Oh yeah. Shit. All right. Yep. That's gonna end my turn because I do not want to get hit in the face.
Do you want to back up?
Yeah. Actually, let me back up max.
Okay. Yeah, stay in your circle.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Thank you.
Legendary action. End of Emerus's turn. He'll take another swing at Dietrich.
Reasonable.
That is a natural 20.
Yep.
This one's gonna hurt.
Okay.
Sorry. Because this weapon has different critical hit rules than other weapons. So I'm excluding it from better criticals. Okay. $88 points of damage.
Okay. But I'm still up barely.
Barzu.
Oh boy. Dietrich is resistant to fire damage, yes?
Yeah, but he's really
Yes.
fucked up.
On a scale of 1 to 150, I'm feeling about a 17 right now.
Hmm.
So,
screw it. Let's give it a try. I'm gonna cast Bigsby's Hand
Okay.
at 6th level.
Okay. Alright.
And it's going to attempt to grapple the big guy.
Okay, so there's a contested athletics check, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yes.
What'd you get? I don't think you can beat this.
27?
19 for 35.
Good God. Well,
It is
I
his
tried.
best skill.
yeah,
Plus
no,
16.
Those MCDM monsters actually have good athletics, unlike every monster manual monster.
Fun fact, not an MCDM monster.
Oh, yeah?
But the person who did this book from DM's Guild now does work for MCDM.
Huh.
So,
Yeah, I think like every third-party publisher who makes like more challenging D&D monsters, the first thing they do is like, let's make them actually proficient in athletics.
yeah, let's give them proficiency.
so that-
Every single one has proficiency in athletics, insight, and like perception.
Yeah. So it's not just like, oh, like you can just grapple, you can just make yourself enormous and grapple a Tarask. Like, that's a reasonable thing to do if you're using the monster manual
Yeah,
stat
you could just
block,
suplex
because
a
they
goddamn
just
Jurassic
suck
if
at
you get big enough.
athletics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Anything else, Farzu?
Does he at least notice that it tries to grapple him?
It kind of like squeezes on the magical shield he still has up, and then he just kind of like flexes a little bit and it pushes the hand away.
Okay, so he does actually notice it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do-do-do-do. No, yeah. That's everything.
Bonus action, movement.
No.
Bonus action,
Not
you can do the hand again.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bonus action. I'm gonna punch him,
Okay.
or at least attempt to punch him.
Yep.
Because I know his AC is bloody high.
Well, it's your spell attack modifier, so it's not that
No.
bad.
Well.
And he's got 2 fewer brawls.
Well.
Correct, his AC is now 29.
So a 32 hits.
Yeah, so 32 does hit. 32 would have hit him before.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well. That works. And then it's a 68.
Yep.
I'm just gonna do this a simple way.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
It's
Even though it does me dirty every
Uh-oh.
time, so
Right. That's what I was trying to do.
31.
Yeah! 31 points of damage. Okay. So, that is different than abject effects, which is what those bindings are. If he had something like mage armor and, like, other stuff on him, yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Correct. That's why I was.
Yeah, that's where the confusion comes from, because spells and effects are 2 different things.
Was for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
That's why I
God.
was saying that.
Literally, thank God they are cleaning up that language and putting in a rules glossary for everybody.
Absolutely. So, by the way, guys,
We
if
love
you
our Jeremy
didn't
Crawford
know,
alerts. Yeah,
yeah,
cool. I think it's Dietrich's turn.
Does he have to make a Constitution?
He's not concentrating.
He's not concentrating on the spells.
Oh, right.
It's the 2 agonies who have made them so far.
Yeah. So can I tell which agony is concentrating on?
Yeah, it's the far 2 from where you
What?
are. It's the far 2 from where you are.
Okay.
Each one's concentrating on one end of the spell.
Okay. Bonus action, disengage.
Cool.
And I'm gonna go over up to those 2
Mm-hmm.
agonies.
Yep.
How do they both look about the same health wise?
They are, in fact, the same health-wise.
All right. I guess I'm going to. I'm gonna do green flame blade because there are 2 of them right there.
Hell yeah, let's get it, dude.
So I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack the one on the left, and then with the green flame blade damage going to the one on the right.
Cool. You're attacking this one that I'm moving.
Yep.
Cool. Very awesome.
That is a natural 18, unfortunately. Not Hexblade's
Hex.
curse.
Oh,
Of course.
man.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
That would be the way it rolled. Alright. So I do get sneak attack, and I will make this a maneuvering attack, and I get the green flame blade damage. And green flame blade does yeah, so
Is there any
The one
necrotic damage or psychic
No,
damage?
it's just piercing and fire.
Then everything goes through.
So he's going to take, from the green flame blade, the one I'm attacking has the 3d8 fire in here, and then the one on the other one is going to take 3d8 plus 5
Yes.
fire.
God, green flame blade is so cool.
If you get two enemies right next to each other like that, it's a good shout. I'm going to reroll this piercing die with Piercer.
Yep.
Okay. It's the second time I rerolled a 1 into a 2.
Oh no. Better than rerolling the 1 into a 1 though.
Yeah, that's 26 total on the dice, which makes it 36.
Okay.
To the one on the left.
Yep.
And then that will be
18 con save. 36
there's
18.
no
Spell.
Oh yeah. It'll be a DC 18 con
Okay,
save.
cool.
And then that'll be 17 fire damage to the other one. So he'll have a DC 10 con save.
Okay, cool. They both made it.
Okay. That was also a maneuvering attack.
Close.
So if anybody wants to take half movement right now, go for it.
If
as
one
a
of them
reaction.
was close on the save,
Both of them were close on the save.
then I will use my reaction to Astromancy Archive, subtract a d4 from the primary one that Dietrich hit.
Great. They both just made it, so you don't even need to roll.
Cool.
They
Cool.
both. It was an 18 and a 10. Okay, so that spell is down.
How much
Good.
movement do I have left?
It was 15 feet to get over here.
Yeah. 15 feet back into that other little cell.
Cool.
Alcove area.
Awesome.
That'll be it for me.
Great. Legendary action. He's just gonna take his move speed up to fair. And the agonies follow him behind. That's how they roll. Fair, it's
And
your...
the hand doesn't get opportunity, right?
Correct, because it's not an object. It's an object, not a creature. Cool, fair, it's your turn.
So what would it take for me to get unpinned from the wall with the spear?
DC 17 concentration saving throw to cast a spell.
Just to cast any spell?
Mm-hmm.
Or what, can I like yank the spear out?
Yes. It's 20...
And I do have
It is you do have advantage on strength. It is his saving throw, so it is a DC 26.
Okay, I don't think I can do that. I objectively can't do that. All right, and it's what did you say? It's a concentration check.
Yeah.
To cast a spell, so Warcaster would let me roll with advantage.
Look, it's a good joke.
Warcaster actually specifically says concentration.
To maintain concentration.
Concentration check as a result of taking damage.
Yeah.
Rude. Okay.
So if something else is forcing you to do it, it doesn't apply.
Okay.
But you're still proficient in it. It's still a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I will try to Misty Step back kind of next to the hand.
Okay.
I will roll my check first.
Okay.
DC 17, you say?
Yep.
So I'll have a 50-50, which just means I need to roll a 10.
Yep.
And then I rolled a 9. Can I take a D8?
Yes, take a D8.
Take a D8.
Alright, so I'm taking D8.
Drum roll, please.
I rolled a 6. So it's It was with my it was a 16 before, and then I took the D8. So
Damn.
So you
yeah,
had a point two.
Nice.
yeah. Yeah. So I will Misty Step like behind the hand.
Okay. Spear will fall to the floor.
Cool.
You get to see his other cool trick. Started his turn then.
Oh no, I'm good. That's like quite all right. He can
Enough.
keep it to himself.
That's enough for me.
That's enough.
Let's see. If I drink a potion as an action, I can use
It's
max.
full. Yeah.
Okay. 8d4 plus 8 is 32.
40.
8d4 is
32
right.
plus 8.
Yeah.
plus 8
40.
is 40. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not down that much. Do I have another? Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4, which is 16 plus 4 is
20.
20. Yeah, I'm gonna chug a greater potion of healing with my action and heal 20.
Awesome.
And then I will move down the hallway, just sort of towards Emrys, but like to be on the opposite side of the hallway as him.
Like max move speed all the way down there.
Yeah.
Sorry. 10, 20, 30. It's there. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. The three of you that can see him at the start of his turn, the spear that's on the ground that fell out of there magically appears back on his back.
Yep.
Above
That
game
seems like
cannot
something that
above
would
game cannot get disarmed. Or he can get disarmed, but it appears back in his personal space in their sheets. At the start of his turn, he will go up to Farzu, and he'll just make 4 attacks. $22. 39.
39?
That's one off a crit. Oh no, sorry, I did math wrong. 36.
Oh, only.
Yeah. 21.
No.
33.
Fuck.
Oh no! You can't do that anymore. I have cameras off.
Oh, did I fuck up your
Yeah,
cameras?
when you turn off the cameras, it fucks it up, because I have to hide
Oh.
Pinku FM now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Should I turn it back on? I just have to roll my use bathroom check.
Yeah, if you don't mind, just... Yeah.
Put something over your
We
camera.
need to get everybody. We need to get everybody on OBS.
Okay,
virtual
my
cameras. It's fine.
Sorry.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool. What's your AC?
23.
Okay. So, both of them exceeded it by 10. He has a special thing.
Oh.
Did you use shield on any of those? Wasn't one of them a 26?
No. One was a
No.
22 and then a 21. So he didn't have to
Oh,
shield
so it
on
was
any
a
of them.
21, 22, and then like 2 in the
36 and a
30s.
33, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have needed shield.
Yeah. So I rolled high, so it's a 48. And then 44.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Each hit.
So
And 92 damage.
Yep.
92 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
And that is a 24 and a 22 con save.
No.
So hand is down.
Yeah.
We'll just move it over there in case it gets resummoned. And nobody's in range for the agony, so he will not do anything with them. Emrys, you are up.
Yeah, sorry, brain is going through what I have that's not necrotic. or it doesn't need like 300 fucking feet of cloud cover.
Yeah, being an outdoor druid.
Yeah, that's it's kind of a fun life.
Do my throat spray.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna do some nutty shit. Fuck that shit.
Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Yeah. I think we're just yeah. Yeah, we're just about to summon 24 elk and just run through some shit.
I'm back. I have the creature.
All right, you got your wish, Fair.
Butterfly.
Fair, you got your wish.
Yeah. All right.
Are you casting the fucking ing?
Emrys,
All
what you
right,
doing?
right. I'm done with this shit. 8th level, conjure animals. The fucking thing is happening.
What
The
are-
fucking egg.
the fuck?
Yep. We're gonna summon 24 giant elk.
Okay. What are they
On
going
me.
after?
They are gonna run at the 3 in front of me.
Okay.
Because there's 24 of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're gonna do. And I don't know how you want me to roll this. Or if you want me to roll it as there's 24, I don't know how you want to group them for me to roll their hit.
We'll do groups of 4. How about that?
Groups of 4, so 6 different hit rolls.
Yep. And do one group at a
Oh my god.
time. Well.
Yeah. Sorry, let me set my dice tray back to being flat.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 20.
Yep.
God.
Farrah's very happy.
God.
You see
Yeah,
the look
I
on her
have-
face?
I
Or
have
on their
zero idea why they're changing this spell. I have no clue why they're
Yeah,
changing
no.
it. This seems great. This is just good.
I mean,
great for
it's
balance.
it really is the perfect spell for if you're trying to kill Mufasa.
Take a point.
Let me roll the first one.
Thank
Too
you.
soon.
Roll the first one.
Too soon.
That is a 21 to hit on the ram.
Okay. What's the saving throw?
Hit or miss.
That hits.
No. So it is a DC 14 strength.
Okay.
But it's gonna take 11 hit. It's gonna take 11 points of bludgeoning from the ram either
Cool.
way.
Do we just want to start on the right and work our way in?
Yeah.
Great. All right. That is a 19 for a 16.
Okay, so it does save.
Yeah.
But it's still gonna take the hooves damage afterward.
Yep.
If that hits, which is only a 17 to hit.
That does hit. That just hits the agony.
Which is another 22 points of bludgeoning.
Are you multiplying that by 4 elk?
No, this is for each one. This is just what I'm not multiplying it, so it's 44 and 88 if we're multiplying it by 4 elk.
Yeah, so that first group takes the first one out. And then they can move out.
Lenny over there.
All right, the second group's
I'm
gonna go at the
sorry,
second
Joe.
one.
Let's see. That's a 16 to hit. Or no, that's an 18 to hit because I
There it
rolled a
is.
12 on the ram.
There it is. That's an 11 for an 8. So how much damage can they knock prone?
18 times 4 is 40 plus another
90.
Yeah.
Okay, it's still up somehow, but it is prone, so you have advantage on the hood. God,
Okay, so the hooves.
God
let's
damn it.
see. That rolled a 17 to hit for another 88 points of damage.
yeah, that one's fucked.
I'm sorry, I had to do it. I got sick of seeing spears thrown at my friends. All right, next group. All right, homies. What are we rolling? That is not good. That is not good. That is a 13 to hit.
That will miss the agony.
Okay, well, the hooves will roll that real quick. That's not good either. That's a 12, but they're going to keep running through it because that's what they do.
Yeah.
And then the next group.
They have like, what, 60 feet of move speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next group got a 21 on the ram.
Yep.
Which is another 44 points of damage.
Yeah, and they're prone, so you have advantage on the next one.
Great. That's 21 to hit
Yep.
for another 88 points.
Yeah, it's dead. The last agony's dead.
Okay, and then how many more boys do I have that can run through the...
Two groups.
Two more groups.
That can run through Big Boy.
All right. Big Boy, let's see. That wasn't terrible, but that wasn't great.
What's their plus to hit?
+6.
They need a nat 20 to hit.
Okay. That was an 18 for the first group.
Yeah.
Let me roll their hooves. That is a 20 on the hooves.
Damn.
Which is 88 points from...
Yeah.
And I'm just taking the average damage. I'm not rolling the damage on it. All right, let's see what the next group can do real quick with their ram. That is a miss with a 15 on die.
Yeah, he obviously saved, by the way, on the strength.
Yeah. And that was a miss on their hooves as well with only a 6 on die.
Great.
You're welcome, Fair. I know you were wanting that the whole entire time.
Cool. Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna run the fuck away because I am scared now.
Full move, 45 feet?
Yeah.
Great. We're gonna see what the range on this is.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Awesome. 120 feet. So you're gonna be running, and then you're gonna turn around, and you're just gonna see a spear flying at you.
Oh my God!
He'll use a legendary action to throw it.
Dodge, duck, dip, and dive.
That's a
what can I do? That hits. Fuck you.
So you need to make Constitution saves.
Con save. What's the con save?
To see if you break concentration on your spells, get your move speed reduced to 0.
Yeah, I just didn't know what the roll was.
Yeah, it's con. So.
Oh, sorry. Going back, it is. So I have advantage on that. It is a 25.
Great. You lose concentration. No, actually, I would say you could use a D8 because you know that Fair knows the DC is 26 on that.
All right, we'll use a D8, which was 3 on there,
Cool.
so it becomes a 28.
Great. You take 22 points of damage.
Ouchies. Boop-a-doo.
And Spear will return to his back instead of impaling you.
Good shout. Didn't get impaled.
Yeah, I didn't get impaled, and I
10
killed some things
again.
that made me mad.
Farzu!
If I Booming Blade, I can't Misty Step as a bonus action, correct?
You can.
Yeah, you can.
It's a cantrip.
Ooh. Cool.
Cool.
So
You're a Blade Singer, so you can Booming Blade and then make another attack and then Misty Step.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to Booming Blade and wipe at him since he's in my grill.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
That will just hit.
Cool. Nine damage. Oh, sorry, and 3d8s. Come on, I know I got another one. Go. 21 damage.
Okay. He'll, like, reach for, like, the spectral train to transfer energy and then realize that all of them got ran over by the elk.
Okay. Second attack.
Anyway.
28 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
10 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action Misty Step.
Cool. Where are you Misty stepping to? 30 feet.
Yeah, 30 feet away from him.
Cool.
And then I'll take my 35 feet further away.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'll be it.
Awesome. He is going to take his legendary action and move 10, 20, 30 feet up. Dietrich.
All right. How does he look?
It's very, very hard to tell with all of the magical armor.
Okay. I'm just trying to decide. All right. I'm trying to decide, just to put this out there for the rest of the group. I'm at 17 hit points right now. I'm trying to decide, do I just use my whole turn to like drink a potion, second wind, whatever, and get my health back up? Or do I just go for it and somebody will heal me?
I
Like
do
before.
have a maze spell that I can use.
Above game, just for you, Lenny, I have a ton of spell slots left.
Yeah.
I have not used a bunch, so you will not be on the ground long if
Okay.
you fall over.
All right. I'm going to go for it then. Try to end this more quickly.
Best
So
defense is good offense.
Yeah, something like
I'm
that.
going to walk up to him and I'm going to use my bonus action True Strike
Mm-hmm.
to make this attack with advantage.
Yep.
And it'll
The
be a
other
boom. Sorry?
The other reason I said that is my elk have to do nat 20s to actually do anything, so I don't give a shit about casting spells now.
So I'll roll with advantage. This is going to be a booming blade.
Yep.
All right. That will be a 28 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a luck point to roll one more die just to see if I can crit.
Okay.
Not a crit.
Okay.
So 28 to hit.
Yep.
I'll make it a maneuvering attack.
Oh my god,
it's
Ink and Liar, thank you guys so much for the raid. Holy heck. How are you
Awesome.
guys doing? What's up? Thank you guys so much. Hope you guys had a great session. I assume you all were playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Much appreciate the supports. Good to see you. Thank you very, very much, Flacco Bomba, for first-time message. Ink and Ire, hello. Hope you guys all had a great evening. Oh, I just realized something. The music stopped because we ran out of time on it.
Oh, jeez.
There's 43 minutes of music. Dude, going through Doom Vault right now. Is that Tales of the Yawning Portal? Anyway, yeah, damage.
Yep. That'll be 45 total.
Okay.
And I will take
You guys
the
are level
rest of
18
my
now,
movement.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, these guys are level 18 and they're in a boss fight, so it's pretty wild.
I will
right now.
take the rest of my movement to just get as far down the hall as I can get.
Towards Emirates
Going
or
back.
the other direction?
Like towards Emirates, but staying along this wall.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah, you have 35 feet of movement?
just 30.
Okay. So.
Sure.
Very, very intense.
I will go to there.
Great!
That's me.
Yeah, you can now start to see, like, blood coming and soaking out some of, like, the underlining and blood kind of coming through some of the crevices in his plate armor that's on his body now. Bear, it's your turn.
Alrighty. I'll cast Maze on him.
Okay.
So he's just gone, and he has to make a DC 20 intelligence check on his turn to come back.
Great. And is it his action when he comes back, or does he have his turn when he comes back?
He uses his action to attempt to escape, and then tries to make the DC 20 intelligence check. So no, it takes his action to make the escape, and then.
Okay. Great. So what we're gonna do, it's an intelligence check, so just his intelligence mod, nothing else?
Correct.
Cool. I will tell you guys how many turns you have. How about that?
Sure.
Four turns, sorry.
Cool. I don't particularly need any healing, so.
I will use one of those turns. Let me see what potions I have. Let me just use those first.
Yeah, no, I like Tales from Young Portal. I think it's great. I think they did a lot of the similar things with the Infinite Staircase, which is old adventures getting redone.
All right. I think. All right. So with my first round here, I'll do a superior healing potion with my full action.
Mm-hmm.
With the next two, I'll do greater healing potions with my full action.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I'm gonna drink my potion of heroism.
Okay.
So that's 80 healing plus the temp from the heroism.
Alright.
I guess I will do one thing. I will cast Fire Shield on myself from my scroll, doing the reduce fire damage, deal cold retaliation damage shield.
Okay.
I am still gonna hold and not do anything, but I am gonna drop con on the elk.
Okay.
I don't think they're
Burn
gonna grab
any
that.
healing charges.
After the potions, I'm still down about 50. You don't have to wait till I go down. It's fine.
I'm gonna hold spell slots still, and I don't want to use any charges for my staff because I just refilled it while we were traveling. So I'm gonna hold them until we absolutely need them.
And I guess I will also move back down the hallway, just like across the hall from where Diedrich is right now.
Okay.
Because he will appear back where he was, right?
Yes.
I believe. Cool. And I can't ready an action.
And then you can move
concentrating,
your
but...
totem too.
I am actually going to take my move speed over to where he's gonna reappear, and then how big of a hallway is that? Why, by the way?
About 15 feet wide.
How tall?
About 15 feet.
Okay. I am looking up something. Sorry. Would it's a
Sorry, I'm also second winding at one point during that.
Yes.
Section. So.
I thought you said that when you did your healing.
Probably.
So it's 15 by 15, you said, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this would fit. Would an adult green dragon fit in there with his wings closed? Because they're huge, which is generally 15 by 15.
Yeah, provided you're okay with being stationary and blocking everybody's line of sight.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I did not know. That was an above game question.
Yeah, if you want to get behind him and do it on the backside of him.
Well, that's what I was thinking about doing, but I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't being a D-bag to the rest of the party and asking that above game question.
Now the question is shape change a concentration spell?
It is.
Okay.
I was wondering.
But I'm not gonna use it because of the few questions we asked. But I was asking them for that reason.
Sorry, what was the other thing, Dietrich?
No, I was just wondering if we have I don't I've used my spell slots. I've got first level stuff, but if people have fun surprises we'd like to leave for him because we know what space he's going to be in when he comes back. If you want to preemptively put down a web or a spike growth or
Definitely.
whatever.
What do you have?
I think Fair needs to concentrate on the maze. But if anybody else wants to... That'll do something.
Yeah.
At 5th level. So when he enters it, it's 10d4.
When he starts his turn there.
It's both.
I'm actually...
starts the turn there, it's 10d4.
You know what? I actually am going to hold a spell on the last turn before he comes back.
Well, you don't know.
I'm going to stand there. I'm actually going to stand there with my hand out, where he would spawn.
Yeah.
Or where he would come back. And I'm going to hold plane shift. to try and banish him to another plane.
Cool.
I think plane is.
Yep, you can do plane shift to an unwilling target.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's disgusting. It's just... Do you have the spell slot?
It's from an item.
It's you cannot. Oh yeah, you can use.
You can use it to banish an unwilling creature.
Melee spell attack, charisma save, and if it hits, they have to make a charisma save, and if they fail, they're plane shifted.
And
So,
I'm gonna
like-
roll a random plane from the cube, by the way.
I love it so much. So much.
You don't.
Alright, so he's gonna pop back in. How much does he take from Cloud of Daggers? Or is it a dex save? Or is it just damage?
It's just damage.
Okay.
Yeah,
No save on Cloud of Daggers.
I hear the dice rolling.
27.
27, okay. Okay.
Verbal component for Cloud of Daggers is, will it blend? That is the question.
Alright, Emrys, spell attack. Yeah, that's an exacerbated sigh.
No, it's me looking up my spell attack modifier real quick. Yeah, and it was a 14 on the die.
So 28 hits.
28 hits. It's a charisma 17.
He'll use a legendary action to save.
It was so worth trying.
Yeah, hey, he doesn't have that legendary action to move out of the Cloud of Daggers.
It was worth burning it from an item.
But he just got them back. It was his turn. Emrys, you're up. What are you doing on your turn?
Plane shift.
Where is Emrys right now?
Right outside the Cloud of Daggers.
Oh my god.
That's a 16 on die for a 30.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Charisma 17.
Okay. It's 31.
Damn it. It was worth. It was worth it.
I was worth
Casting
using
a
2 charges.
spell. Yeah, it was worth seeing. Casting a spell from an item still counts as the spell.
No, it
still
does
counts
not.
as
It's the using an item action.
Yeah, I know, but it's an action. Still counts as an action, is what I was about to say.
Yeah, it's a full action, but yeah.
So, bonus action, I'm gonna Misty Step this time.
Cool. I assume back 30 feet straight.
Yes.
Okay.
You caught me when I was saying that it was something,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
was an action. It was an action, not the bonus action. That's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Cool. He'll use a legendary action to move up to Farzu.
Bastard. Because then he doesn't take the damage.
Mm-hmm. Did you heal any during the break?
No.
Okay. Cool. Alright. Yeah, it's your turn, Farzu.
This is stupid. Are the doors closed and locked?
They're
the
see-through
cells?
gates.
Yeah.
No, they're not, because you guys have unlocked this section.
Oh.
You were gonna Misty Step inside, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah!
That was the thought. But they're probably inside or warded against magic usage.
You don't know.
Are they? I have arcane. I have True Sight up.
No.
Yeah, the only warning they have was the alarms, which we disabled.
Alright, I'm going to, I guess, Booming Blade.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Will miss.
Second attack.
Yep.
We'll go for a natural 20.
Damn.
So, full damage plus a d6, correct?
Yeah.
Well, that extra d6 was a 1, so 12.
Okay.
And bonus action, Misty Step.
Okay.
And I would have stopped concentration on the
Cloud.
cloud as well.
Okay. Cool. Anything else?
I'm gonna use the rest of my. I'm gonna use my movement to get out of line of sight.
So, there or there?
We'll go there. And yeah, that'll be my end of my turn.
Cool. Damn, dude. I think it's great. He's gonna take his legendary action, pull out his dagger from his belt, and throw it at Fair. That is 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
14 points of piercing damage, and what is your charisma save?
My charisma save is a +0.
Cool, so you can't make the save for this. Actually, I'll let you try.
Uh-oh.
Kind of.
Actually, let me check something real quick. Okay. Charisma save, you say?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 7 for a 7.
Awesome. You feel your veins get extremely cold. I'm just gonna use the hex marker because I have it out for easy. You are cursed for the next minute, and you have to make a DC 17 Constitution ability check to cast any spells or use any magical abilities.
Cool.
And is this a concentration thing that he's doing?
No, this is the ability of the dagger if it hits. You can only have it on one person at a time, so you can throw the dagger at somebody else, and if they get cursed, he can move the curse, but it's the ability of the dagger. Alright. I forgot whose turn it was next, because that was a legendary action. Dietrich.
Yeah,
And the dagger will return to its holster as soon as it's done attacking.
I'm gonna run up to him. And let's see, let's bonus action, Wrathful Smite for the first level
He'll
slot.
turn his head as you approach him. I distinctly view being more injured. I'll have to fix that.
I remember you being taller. Alright, and I've got a D4 on this from the heroism. Yeesh. I'm going to use my last luck point to reroll that. Better. 32 to hit.
Yeah, 32 hits.
It was a total on the dice of 18, but it was 15 natural and 3 from the D4, so still not a crit.
Okay. Just so you're aware, I put that in chat. He can't keep doing it infinitely.
Okay.
It's like he basically has 2 different pools of legendary resistances he can pick and choose from.
Alright, so we've got Booming Blade, we've got Sneak Attack, I'm gonna do my last maneuvering attack, and there will be a d6 of psychic damage from the Wrathful Smite. I'm gonna reroll this one with Piercer. Great. That was going to be 56 damage, assuming he takes full psychic.
56 points of damage?
56, and he has to make a wisdom save.
What?
If he fails, he's frightened of me until the spell ends.
It's a 27.
He
Wait, hold up.
succeeds.
I might have done math wrong. Give me 1 second.
DC is 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's extra damage.
Cool.
First level slots that I don't really care about.
Alright.
So 56.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my god, are you serious? I think I find an opening in his armor and manage to sort of jimmy in the thirster.
Yep.
And find his lung.
Okay.
And so that as I stab him, he can't scream or like make any noise. Like if you get stabbed in the lung, it's just kind of an inaudible like.
Yeah. We've all seen Christopher Lee explaining it to Peter Jackson on Lord of the Rings Extended.
Exactly. And when I do that, I'll just lean. As he dies, I'll just lean in and whisper, "Long live the king."
Okay. Can I have some artistic license with that?
Sure.
As you stab it in, and the blade you have a hard time pulling it out, so as he collapses, the sword stays in his body. After about 2 or 3 seconds, you hear... He pulls the blade out and puts it in Dietrich's hands. Try again.
Is this like his final form, or am I just... Holy shit.
You have no idea what the fuck just happened.
Hell is going on?
Did my true seeing see anything? Magical shenanigans.
Just so I know how much information to give you, give me an Arcana check, please.
Okay.
See
to
how
recall
much
magical lore.
To see how much you understand. Yeah.
Okay. That is I actually rolled 2 16s with advantage, so it is 16 plus 18 is 20, 30.
Is it above 30?
Yes.
Okay. not only did you see the sigil flash, but you saw the gems on the scabbard kind of have this magical hum to it. There is something that is pumping these things full of magic. Above game, he is at 0 hit points and will stay at 0 hit points. He just cannot stay unconscious. And you get the sense that there is something keeping him alive.
Okay, but I see, like, specifically it's the scabbard.
Yeah, the scabbard is one of the things that is doing it.
Okay. And it's my turn?
Yeah, you're up.
Alright, so what is it to cast this curse on me is,
17 concentration to cast anything.
Okay, so I will use
and then you get a chance to save against it again at the end of your turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cast Remove Curse from one of my scrolls, or from one of my cards.
Okay.
Fair draws Temperance from their deck and casts Remove Curse on themselves.
Great.
And then Action Surge, I'm going to move in and try to grab the scabbard and cast Sequester.
Oh, shit. Now I need to see what that does. Is that a 7th level spell?
Yes. I'm casting it from the book.
Yeah, I know you're casting it from the book, but...
Yeah. It says, a willing creature or object can be hidden away. And I just have to touch it.
You're casting Sequester on a government official. It's the best.
I'm casting it on the scabbard specifically. Get that away from him.
Anyone remember the Sequester? Chat, what did you do? What did you do during the Sequester? You know, in DC, during this, like, after the Sequester, 9 months after the Sequester, there was a baby boom.
I remember this. All right.
Because all the federal employees were just home for like a week.
Yeah.
And there was a legit like uptick in the birth rate in DC 9 months later.
All right, I'm gonna try and find a Jeremy Crawford tweet while I go to the bathroom real quick, because I don't know if it means willing creature or willing object, which means it can't be something that someone's attuned to. So I'm gonna see if somebody has it on Cure. I will be...
Attunement, okay.
Yeah, that's my question, is can you do it on an attuned item?
Okay, because I'd like to get it away from him if possible, basically. I have other tricks up my spellbook, if that is not an option. I guess just free action fair can let you all know that looks like his unnatural vitality is coming from the weapon he wields.
Unnatural vitality would be a great name.
Okay, so the general rule of thumb seems to be it doesn't
drink
matter
for
if the item is
gamers.
attuned or not.
What?
The general rule seems to be it doesn't matter if the item is attuned to the person or not. It works.
Okay.
Before you mark the spell sheet off and everything, you have seen several of his weapons magically return to him regardless of the situation.
Okay. Actually, wait, hang on. Let me look something up real quick. Ah, shit, okay. Alright. Oh, would sequester work?
On.
Okay, that doesn't do quite what I wanted to do, actually.
Yeah.
But we'll roll with it. Fair's trying.
Okay. You're gonna sequester the, what's it called?
The scabbard.
Scabbard.
Yeah.
Awesome. Roll a d6 when you cast the
Right.
spell.
That's a 6.
So it doesn't use the charge up.
Cool.
Alright. The scabbard disappears from his persons.
And then there's still the sigil.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But yeah.
And the sigil
I guess-
is the sigil like on his clothing, or is it like
It's
a mark
like-
on his forehead?
It's
Or
floating above the helmet, like out a little bit. Have you ever seen the first Hellboy movie?
no?
You know what I'm talking about when he goes full demon at the end of the movie and he kind of has like that fiery mark on the outside of his head and the two spectral horns? That's kind of what it
yeah.
looks like, yeah.
Cool.
For a visual
I guess,
reference.
With my bonus, actually, I guess before I'm done with my turn, I will move my spell deck, like, behind him. Sort of in that little alcove. In the door to the cell.
Yeah. Not as big, but something like that. Like there's a magical sigil above the helmet.
Cool.
Okay, where are you going?
Moving the spell deck sort of around behind him, just to the opposite side of him from me, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm done.
He'll kind of look down at both of you. Start of his turn. Boop, scabbard will reappear.
Damn, worth the shot.
He'll look between the two of you. You're the brains and he is the mouth.
Oh, is he ever the mouth?
There are more parts of me than just that. Don't reduce me to just my mouth.
Oh, I know.
No, I'm talking to him.
Oh.
I'm very talented with numerous parts of my body.
What do you want?
Fiends, much like yourself, dead.
I
Also,
am
this-
no fiend.
Well,
But
you can
you've
just
made
point
some
us.
manner of pact with one. I believe the big boss of them, more or less.
You want me to hand over some fiends, or how do you say all of them?
All sounds good to me. All? What you thinking? All?
Not all at once.
Maybe one at a time.
Yeah.
Also, this entire city, like you and your administration, as it were, gone from this city.
Oh,
And,
you've got your one thing.
Oh, I wasn't aware that we only had one.
Yes. Because you see, I can keep doing this. I don't know how much longer you can.
Well, you are the beneficiary of some infernal assistance that we may not have the ability to break, but we don't need to kill you. All we need to do is
He looks at the
overthrow your
gaping wound
government.
your sword. He looks at the gaping wound your sword left. You can't, but continue.
We don't need to. All we need to do is overthrow your government and make you irrelevant so that our infernal friend doesn't need you anymore. When that happens, goodbye, you know,
Blessings.
goodbye blessing, goodbye sigil, goodbye horns, and I imagine your body, left to its own devices, won't be able to support life.
There were a lot of assumptions made in that statement. Not all of them true.
That's what I do best. Make an ass out of you and me.
He'll sheath his sword. I've known where you've come from the moment you've stepped into the city, and where you're going, or whom you're returning with. You'll have your demons. I will let the prisoners stay free, and I won't kill you.
And in exchange,
You get your demons. I'll let the rebellion go. And you'll leave with your lives, if you can kill the demons. They're not really that bright, if I say so myself.
and what will you continue to do here then?
I will continue to do what I need to do. But without
What do
the
you need to do?
interference of imbeciles and yes men. And not mine.
What needs to be done? What you need to be done, or what your master needs to be done?
I don't think I stuttered.
I see they're one and the same.
Not really.
What has he promised you?
You're smart. You carry powerful artifacts. What do you think he promised me?
Honestly,
or eternal life.
He's threatening to just destroy this entire world. I can't imagine what he could have promised you to make you stupid enough to agree to it. He's going to kill everyone, and that includes you, motherfucker.
Or you will forever serve at his feet.
There are worse ways to stay alive.
You really think he won't just dispatch you when you've outlived your usefulness? You made a deal with the god of lies.
I don't think you understand.
How
what
dumb
he's...
can a person be?
I don't think you understand what he's trying to do.
I don't think you do either. He's literally the god of lies.
Enlighten me then.
This plane has souls that he needs.
Right, for his little war.
It doesn't mean he'll kill us all at once. It doesn't mean he'll slaughter us. He'll just farm those when they die for whatever reason. I'm just sending some of them there faster.
When we had our conversations with him, what, months and months ago, it did not sound at all like he intended to farm people's souls after they die. It sounded like he was going to kill the fuck out of everybody with pretty great immediacy. That's why we embarked on this quest to fucking stop you.
Plus, doesn't... It may not for some other people, and he'll look over like Emerus and Farzu. For some, it may not sound like much, but doesn't endless war, endless conflict to prove oneself, you get that. You understand that drive.
Who, me?
Yes.
Of course, I understand it. I was born to the Wolfsworn, and
I didn't
I
want to
have
assume,
elected to
but...
step away from that. You can carve your own path. As bloody as you like, but would you really like to give up your position as a king to become a farmer? A farmer of souls, perhaps, but a peasant. By some measure still.
I don't think you understand how badass a farmer of souls sounds.
I mean, I'll give you that, but...
I still don't get it. Like, what would possess... Like, you're signing up to bring about the apocalypse, but don't worry, it's gonna be kind of a slow-motion apocalypse. You'll barely be able to feel it. Where do you get off, man?
Fighting in war, was that not obvious?
You go kill some elves! Why do you need to sign up to be... Never mind. We clearly will never understand each other.
You are owed demons, but I imagine you need recuperate. Unlike me.
It would be nice.
My envoys will arrive at your ship and tell you the location of them. You're allowed to leave with your lives and your crew's lives, and our transaction is concluded.
And what are you getting out of this?
I'm not going to waste my time fighting all of you anymore, since we could just go around in circles, probably endlessly. Information. And the best fight I've had in a very long.
Fair will bow and just say, pleased we made for good sport. And thank you for your benevolence, I suppose.
It's a shame if we ever come across each other again on the fields of battle. One of us, or more than one of us, probably will not make it out alive.
At Jiffy Lube, we car about cars. In fact, we're kind of...
It's very cocky for somebody who was given all of his power by a god and can have it taken away just as easily. You didn't do any of this. You are a vessel. Just like your son. Rest in peace.
Do you really think I didn't recognize you all?
Oh, I know.
If you want to talk about someone who is cocky and arrogant and was handed everything, that would be him, not me.
Well, I don't know. I'm only looking at one person here who's literally clinging to life thanks to the largesse of an infernal deity.
We've got another raid from Dinner and
Hey.
Game. Oh my god.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
Hello.
Let me hit that button real quick. Thank you also very much for the follow. Hope you guys had a wonderful time. I assume you were playing some Dungeons and Dragons. I hope your stream went wonderful. I hope your session was great.
Dungeons and or dragons.
Or maybe a dragon in a dungeon, or a dungeon in a dragon.
Hey, I tried to put a dragon in a dungeon, and then decided
did.
against it. It's a bad
You
idea.
did.
Yeah.
This time. It was a bad idea this time.
Oh man.
This time.
Have you put a dragon or a dungeon in a dragon yet? Because it's really fun. We had a
No,
devil
and
in
I'm
a
not
cave.
sure I want to try that.
We had a devil in a cave. That's awesome. I love it. They're talking to somebody who's devil touched. I guess would be the appropriate.
I could bring a devil into here, but
So. Timeout. Serpents and Cellars sounds like the D&D ripoff on an episode of Law and Order.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Oh, man.
That checks out.
Also, fun fact that the D&D, what was it called? What was it called in the 80s? The Satanic Panic D&D movie that they made was Tom Hanks' first acting credit. He almost jumped off the World Trade Center at the end. It's 40 years old. It's not a spoiler at this point. It's wild. I think one of you understands what I'm saying, but you'll see his eyes kind of glance over to Fair and back to Dietrich. Power is still power.
Just not yours. His. That's fine.
And where does your power come from?
Oh. Beats the hell out of me. But I'm not saying don't accept power from other people. I'm just saying maybe don't brag about it so much.
If you had the ability to take any fatal blow and keep going, would you not do the same?
If I had the ability?
Yes.
Gee. Fair, what do you think I would do if I had that ability?
I certainly wouldn't go seeking out fatal blows. I mean, I don't think that gets you off, but we could try later, maybe.
I have so many questions that I do not want answers to.
Anyway.
Clean your wounds, you have a long day.
We bring all the resistance with us.
Take them off my skin? Sure.
You're gonna tell us where to find these fiends.
Yep. And I let you live.
And in return, you get to be king of your little kingdom for a little while longer.
Can I cast Dominate Monster on him? I'm assuming he's evil aligned.
Yeah. He's lawful evil, but yeah.
I mean, same. We understand each other.
You do. Oh man, what level spell is that?
Like 8th or 9th? It is 8th level.
Oh, man. What is it?
Wisdom 18.
Okay. I'm gonna big die. So he is out of his ability to use legendary actions, but he still has legendary resistances. Above game. I think he has two left. Because he used one earlier. 31.
Okay.
You can see kind of like the twinkle of the spell start to work in his eye, and it just like pushes out, almost like smoke coming out from his eye, almost like a mask. So, we have some level of understanding.
I was hoping for more, but apparently not.
That... You have to pull the book out to cast spells from it, don't you?
Do I? Yeah, I guess.
That little book is more trouble than you know. But I'll leave that for you to discover.
Oh, Mr. Deal with the Devil is going to lecture me about where our power comes from.
You know what? That's right. That is actually a little preachy, isn't it? The knowledge contained within has the ability to corrupt absolutely. Looks at the other three of you, kind of glancing back there. I hope people know what to watch out for. And he'll attempt to cast Dimension Door, unless one of you dicks is gonna counterspell it.
Counterspell?
Fuck. Okay, I guess he'll use the third and final charge of his cape to try and Dimension Door out of here.
Allow it.
I'll allow it.
Just because you're lawful evil and he thinks like you get each other, he allowed the counterspell to happen.
I was gonna counter the counterspell.
No, he doesn't.
I love that we got an I'll allow it right after you made a Law and Order reference. I'll allow it. But watch yourself. Watch yourself, Council.
It's like the third episode of Community or the first season of Community with the Spanish final. Are you gonna like allow him to come in and like bully students? He goes, "Yeah, I'll allow it," with his feet up on the desk in the giant sombrero.
It's a great gif.
It's a great gif. Who's gonna put it in?
Goes Bear's just like.
I got it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Actually, kind of a fascinating man. Too bad we seem to be on opposite sides for now.
You really think that was still a man?
Whatever he is.
I'm glad you have some respect for him. I think he's a schmuck who signed up to be a slave and help bring about the apocalypse, which is going to kill him probably first, as soon as he's no longer useful. I don't think Soul Farmer is ever going to be in his job description. He's a tool.
Armor of
He doesn't know it yet.
Certainly. But if he's a smart tool, as he seems to be so far, he'll make something of himself in the meanwhile, and that is dangerous still. But if we can clean up some devils on his behalf, or with his aid, then that will help somewhat. And I suppose if he does want to get rid of some of his master's lackeys, it would help him solidify his power more, I suppose. Taking out more of his more of the Lord of the Nine Hells demon lords.
But with these fiends out of the way, hopefully our newly freed prisoners will have less trouble taking back their city. I think actually killing the king is a different job. That will probably fall to us, and we'll need to do some... Can't believe I'm using this word. Research.
Don't worry your pretty little head. I can take care of it.
Well, I liked some good research too.
See, Dietrich, I think you're safe from that at least.
Well, you called my head pretty. I can't disagree with you after that.
Alright.
Fair will lead in to kiss him.
So you guys
Kiss
are
them
gonna
back.
gate to the Underdark and then gate to the material plane to get all the prisoners out?
Could just
Well, if he's letting us go,
Yeah, he is letting you guys go.
just go.
Okay.
Like, don't need
Well, we have to get
do
him back, like, on
shenanigans.
the boat or something.
Yeah, the boat cannot take
Let's-
this many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we
yeah,
still have
either
to...
gate, and then gate to the Underdark, and then probably gate back to Emerus's mansion,
Okay.
and just kind of have a meeting and be like, all right, look, you're all free. Let's talk about what to do.
Give me information.
Yep. Give us
You
all
have
the
10
information.
fingernails.
Wow, wow,
For now.
Wow.
What?
Alright. So we will wrap up there. And you guys can ask some questions of some people at Emerus's mansion when we get back next time.
Cool.
How
Sweet.
does that sound? For hours. Oh my god. We're gonna write a new
Sounds
channel just
great.
because I still see them live and they look fun.
Sweet.
So
Sweet.
I will keep all of you in the group, all of you in the D&D directory. Much appreciate both raids tonight. Ink and Liar in the dinner and game. Appreciate you all both. We'll be back Friday for 2 more class reviews, the last 2 classes, which is Bard and Cleric. And also the Dragon reveal. We're doing all the art for all the dragons, officially. It came out last week, but all of the art officially will be out on Friday, which is really cool. So we'll see you guys then, and peace out.